for the 100 biddies.
Dropping merch and dropping bombs. Let's do this.
Jesus Christ.
Agent Hank, thank you for the 1-year subscription. Oh, you'll see us soon. Cool.
Fine. I started the stream, so they anybody who's watching this will only have half the context.
Yes.
We're just talking about FBI agents and dropping bombs, and everyone's just going to be 100% sure why. Which is fine by me.
But also not surprised.
No, not really. No. Which is fine by me.
What's some of the dumber shit I've said on this stream? Like,
thing ever.
Yeah, there's a lot of highlights to go back through. Your friends.
I just remember I have to sign in.
There's a lot of highlights to go back through. Your friends will have plenty of time to mine through YouTube if they're interested.
yeah.
Those are all there.
One of them's watching through it.
Yeah. I still gotta give. I've got to put up.
Accent.
I've got to put up the last 3 are uploaded. I just haven't done the title cards and actually done the descriptions and put them up. So.
I mean, that looks horrible on camera. I'm itching my ankle. I wear big sweaty boots at work.
Yeah.
He's got athlete's foot.
No,
First
athlete's
thing I would say, if I had athlete's foot,
that's not my fucking
that's
foot.
not my fucking foot.
No, it's not my foot. It's like, like
it's
this
foot?
ring above the ankle, like lower shin.
Your socks are too tight.
I mean, I have to wear compression socks because my left foot is fucked up.
Oh, there you go. Mystery solved.
Yeah. I mean, unlike other 30-olds, I didn't get bad back or bad knees. I got bad foot.
Bad foot.
Yeah.
All right, Sabrina, how's it coming?
Not good.
Great. Glad to hear it. Okay. I guess we'll just go with the recap and cross fingers and hope everything's good. So what happened last time, kids?
We defeated Nigel Hatred without anyone dying.
Did you? Is that what happened? I don't seem to remember that.
I have it right.
My
Wait, let me
murder
check my
boner
notes.
is strong. We have not killed him yet.
Let me
How
check
much
my notes.
drink
I've
on
been
the
taking
boat
notes
does
off
that happen, man?
Speaking of
Yeah,
murder,
it says right here.
Speaking
It says
of
right
murder
here.
boner.
Nigel Hatred
Yeah.
is dead. We
I'm
did
good.
it. all by
we did not
ourselves.
kill Nigel Hatred. We
Just wrap this up and we get done early. That's fine by me. See you guys.
we ganked Michael Laszlo. We arranged a meeting. And basically, Reggie and the boys tried to talk it out with them. It wasn't going well, so I shot him in the knee. Then we got in a fight with him and his 4 nutsacks. Not actual nutsacks. He had like minions,
Mm-hmm.
And then we killed them all.
Yeah.
He tried to escape, and I shot the shit out of the car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we tried to interrogate him. We basically got the only real information we got is that, the only real client he has is war crimes and thereby extension hatred. So Nigel Hatred has a real thirst for hostile nonsense. We also learned about they have the pig man working on their payroll, and on a little side chat, I don't know what to call them on Discord, Paul let us know that the pig man is a prolific asshole in the contract killing game. He likes to kidnap people, have innocent, untrained people challenge him to contract killing fights, and basically cripple them and then kidnap them into sex slavery. Then he likes to go after rookie slay agents and do that. So he likes to, take easy fights, and he's a really fucked up wrestling heel. Like, oh yeah, his gimmick's over. I want him dead.
Fair enough.
Like, this man has all the heat.
All right, and what else have we found out since the last session? Most recently today.
Uh, the
Is Perry the only one who's seen this so far?
Am I?
I've seen it.
No. Reading it now. Oh shit!
So
Our
some
girl Clarissa is having an interview with war crimes. Yeah.
Yep.
someone want to do a dramatic reading of this if they're going through it for the first time.
Someone else do it. I'm tired.
Has anybody else not seen this yet? Is it or is
Yeah, I
just
haven't seen it yet, so.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
if you go into
Over
the
in
warehouse channel?
Warehouse.
Channel. Fuck.
Yeah. Look at that.
There's a whole channel.
Yeah, that's right there. Who would have thought?
Oh boy.
All right. Well, I mean, I can do the reading if y'all like. If you want to just, I'll find out this shit together. Say for Perry and
Clarissa is Chester the book beaver.
no.
Oh no.
All right, so I'll do this quick. Camera cuts on at a shot of an ornately carved set of wooden double doors with two large iron knockers in the shape of lions. A delicate hand reaches up and raps on one of them. After a few moments, the door opens and a woman in a white business suit, it says suite, but I'm supposed to say suit, with dark glasses and very light hair opens the door. Plantation War Crimes. Clarissa Funch. Hello, Miss War Crimes. I'm Clarissa Funch. I'm here for the lifestyle piece. Plantation responds, yes, of course. So wonderful to meet you. Please come in. Plantation gestures for Clarissa to enter, and she's led into the main foyer, a huge space flanked with marble columns on either side of two pillars dissecting the room. Beyond the pillars is a long dining table with seating for 16. The walls are lined with sconces that hold constantly burning torches. At the end of the foyer are steps leading up to a plush armchair that acts almost as a throne. Three women in maids' uniforms tend to the dining table. The women are dressed in traditional maids' outfits and have blonde hair. One of the blondes appears natural, while the other two have obvious dye jobs. The three maids are wearing heavy makeup that would mask any imperfections or bruises. In addition to the maids, there are also four guards sporting armor similar to what you encountered in Plantation's office. They stand in position and keep a silent eye on the activity. Clarissa. Holy shit, this place is unreal. Plantation gives a soft laugh and turns towards Clarissa, admiring her quaint nature. Plantation. Yes, well, we do our best. Clarissa. So I thought maybe we could just do some question and answer, and then we'll follow up with a tour of the place. Plantation. That sounds perfect. We can chat at the table and then go from there. Plantation sits down and crosses her legs. The camera pans around briefly, getting a full view of the downstairs before focusing back in on the two. Clarissa. So, you're the manager of unquestionably the most famous and infamous contract killer of the modern era, Sir Nigel Hatred. How'd you come into this line of work? Plantation. Well, simply put, there's no one else that Sir Nigel trusted to handle his affairs other than his own flesh and blood. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but I'm his sister, and we've always been very close. We grew up in a wonderful household, but our parents were very strict and quite demanding, so we needed to confide in each other. That closeness continued on when we were both in boarding school and then out into the real world. Clarissa. Does it ever trouble you or concern you watching your brother put his life on the line for the entertainment of the citizens of Mort? Plantation. Well, I suppose it would if I ever thought he were in any danger. Fortunately, I'm well aware of how capable my brother is, and I've yet to see him approach a challenge I wasn't certain he could handle. Clarissa. Sir Nigel has mentioned in the past that his fighting expertise came from his extensive fencing training on New Paris. Did you ever take up any activities that would lend to the circuit? Plantation laughs. Oh goodness, that's certainly not my scene. I tried fencing for my first few years of primary school, but was absolutely rubbish at it. I entered a few target shooting competitions when I was in high school, but my interest never went much beyond that, and I was always much more suited for the societal battlefield. Clarissa. And the business battlefield too, I suppose. Plantation. Well, I suppose. Clarissa. Speaking of which, in addition to Nigel's career and your career managing him, do you have any other dealings that would keep you in such help keep you in such lavish housing? Plantation. Well, Nigel's contract, sponsorships, and some sound investment is what keeps these marble floors under our feet, but I certainly wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't dabble in other investments. We tend to work more with young, hungry entrepreneurs who have the same sort of enthusiasm and passion for their work that Sir Nigel does for his, though I wouldn't feel right naming names. Clarissa. Last question before the tour. Sir Nigel's most recent fight was with an all-time legend in ultra-violent. After coercing her into a favorable rule set, he was able to defeat her soundly. What do you believe is the key factor in Nigel's success over someone who has been doing this for decades? Plantation. Well, far and away, Sir Nigel's greatest weapon is his mind. He has every outcome accounted for. He knows exactly how to defeat his opponent long before they ever step on the battlefield. And even if they happen to be his physical match or superior, which is rare, they couldn't hope to match his intellect and his knowledge of combat. Clarissa. All right, I think that'll fill the time we need. Let's get on the tour, and we can mix that in with... Plantation's phone starts to buzz in her coat pocket. Plantation responds, "Oh, excuse me. Just a quick business call." She answers her phone. Hello? I see. I see. Well, it's quite unfortunate. Yes, I agree. Yes, we'll handle the matter quickly. I will be fine. Thank you for your concern. Plantation suddenly glances directly at Clarissa. Yes, it does seem like rather good timing. You settle things on your end, and I'll be sure to tell Nigel. Plantation puts away her phone and stuffs it back in her coat pocket. Her face had dropped during the call, but her smile has returned, though it seems far less genuine than before. Plantation. So you said you're from Third Eye News? Clarissa. Yes, that's right. Plantation pauses for a moment and then pulls out her phone once more, typing some words into the keypad. She waits another beat and then turns the phone around, showing a picture of Clarissa, a picture of Squad RRPR, and a headline. Third Eye Reporter saved from 9th Division by debuting Slay Squad. Plantation. My dear, I really must insist that you stay for dinner. And that's where we're at right now.
Oh, fuck all kinds of duck.
Oops.
Oops.
Ow. Oops.
All right, so we are at the end of the last one. Did you reconvene at anybody's location, or are you still at the scene of Laszlo's execution?
I don't know if we said it.
I'm taking the bullets of the 4 nutsacks and and a weapon that I can use off them.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to get what were they? We're carrying Dark Knight pluggers, I think. Hang on a second. Let me just double check that.
Dark Knight logger.
Pluggers. I think they're like shotguns.
Plugger.
Or let me see here. I got to go back to the scene of that fight there.
Dark Knight plugger. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no exit wounds. Just plug you.
Really?
Yep. Dark Knight pluggers. Yep.
That's a cool little gun gimmick.
That's not a real thing. He just made that up.
Oh.
Would be cool though. Certainly agree.
Like this is possible.
Be right back.
And all right.
There we go. Okay. So as you're at that scene, you get Ogre. You get sent the video file of the interview that Clarissa took, presumably. You after that's sent, you get another message sent. This is coming from a number you've never seen before. These 2 messages, actually, no, they're coming from Clarissa's phone. You get that video file, then another one, then a text with an address that says it says the address, and then it says you have 3 hours.
I'll let everybody know what just happened.
Yeah, you all kind of go through and watch the video together, and that's what you see.
Well, fuck all kinds of duck.
Yeah.
Hey, that's you guys in the picture.
Aye. Oh, I miss my hair.
So what we gotta do? Play some music?
Yeah.
I guess we got a bargain for Clarissa.
I mean,
What's happening?
They got Clarissa is was discovered.
Yeah, they got Clarissa.
She got made during the interview.
Yep.
Oh no, I know. I was saying, is that what's happening? Like we have to.
We got 3 hours to turn up to a location.
I mean, we don't have to go save her, but we probably
Computer
should.
sucks.
I would
Ooh.
like to save her.
I would
you
like to
know.
save her, yes.
Don't mean it like that. Never mind. Forget that I'm talking.
Like cramp.
Man, is that how we save her? I don't know. Never mind. My computer's just being weird, and I'm struggling. Everything just keeps getting bigger for some reason, and I can't like fix it.
Is it like zooming?
Mine
thing,
takes
thing, or-
puberty.
It's weirdly zooming, but not like in the normal way that it would be zooming.
Is your control button down? Like stuck?
Oh. No, it's because I was trying to scroll, but it.
Yeah, check your control button. Sometimes if your control button gets stuck and you try to scroll, it messes with everything.
Are there any gremlins nearby?
Yeah.
Oh,
Other
that's
than
probably
minor.
Oh, including mine.
That's probably it. I don't know.
Fucking gremlins! It's a serious moment, gremlins! Alright. Well, we can't just show up with our dicks out.
Well,
Why
not
would
if you
we
want
do
to
that anyways?
take Clarissa back alive. But it sounds like we have a location that includes plantation war crimes that we can, guarantee she'll be there.
And fuck knows what kind of firepower she has waiting for us.
I mean, she's gonna have protection for sure.
We know she's got 4 guards.
At least.
Aye. Yeah. You know, perfect day for us, at least for those 4 arseholes. Alright.
I guess my point is, if we can guarantee, well, I guess we can't guarantee she'll be there, but it seems likely that she will be. Any interested parties in taking her out might be interested in coming.
Yeah.
Do you know any?
Yeah. All the freaking townies, right? I mean,
You can ask them. I just met him. I don't know him that well.
me neither, but they made it pretty clear that they, going down this road was a good idea, and I feel like it's in their interest too to help, or at least in their interest for us to succeed.
Can't hurt us to try.
Well, one of you lot get them on the horn.
That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm suggesting.
I'm gonna sit here and count these dead guys. Alright, how many rounds do I have for my plugger?
So you're getting them off the 4 guys.
Yes.
22.
Between the 4 of them? Damn.
Yep.
Alright.
Or
Good enough.
you become Laszlo.
I become Laszlo?
Well, Ogre becomes
Me?
Laszlo. Yeah. And then we start learning about their organization. I don't think Plantation knows what we're up to.
I think she does.
Does she? Well, she knows we killed Laszlo, but we could spin that, I think, right? I mean, maybe you could say we wanted a better job than what we got, and, this guy's a kind of a putz, so we fucking killed him.
Even if we could make that convincing, I don't know if it would be forgivable.
You know,
In the interview, when she heard about it, it didn't sound like she was too broken up about it.
Well, she's a sociopath. Of course she wasn't.
and
I thought that this whole thing was because she realized that Trisha was associated with us. I thought that was the whole reason why she's doing all of this.
Yeah,
I
but she
thought-
says something about being a convenient time, so I'm thinking she knows about.
And my impression was that she got a phone call about Laszlo as the interview was occurring. But I guess it could be anything.
I'm gonna start ransacking bodies for tracers.
Oh, you might have one of those like death account things that Slay has, but for her.
Ooh, yeah. Or like one of those like brain chip things, and she has it jailbroken to her system and not Slay's.
You don't find any of that, but you do see that, the last call that was made, or that there was on Laszlo's phone, there was a call made to a number. And it was like 10 minutes ago. It was like during the course of your fight.
Alright, well, makes sense. Aye.
I mean, we'd be going in deeper, but at least we wouldn't be doing the abducting. And like I said, we would be able to figure out more about what's going on and who's involved, because we would be the point to the people bringing the people.
Right. Well,
Yes.
my point is, she knows we turned.
Yeah, I don't think she'd trust us, especially since we sent.
I'm assuming because there was the thing about Marissa being associated with us that she just like pretty much figured out that we hired her to do that or something.
Put Laszlo's tie over my armor.
I put Laszlo's intestines over my armor like a tie. No, that's gross.
Alright, Cannibal Sector 1. Fucking edgelord. You humans, you take it way too far.
Well, I mean, we should at least try to save Clarissa, I suppose.
Yeah.
Aye, I'm not that much of a cunt.
It's our fault she's there.
We just ruin lives. You ever sit down and realize that? Is it just me coming down from the rush, or we just fuck lives up?
That's why we're all here.
I haven't done a lick of good. Oh, no, not true. I did kill a boogeyman.
Yeah.
I got
You guys
that.
did some for-profit grief counseling that one time.
Oh, shit.
I said good.
Yeah.
I feel pretty good about what I did to Laszlo.
Aye. Alright, so, into belly of the beast. Oh, I did that too. Alright, well, I'm ready for this.
Sorry.
Oh, shite, my phone. For Shrek's phone has, like, the goofiest, cringiest pop music for ringtones. He's this big, terrifying drug addict, and he has, like, fucking...
Jock jams.
Scrawny, terrifying drug addict, but yeah.
He's, like, my height, but yeah.
Fair, yeah.
The address, do we know like what type of district it is? Upper class, shady?
This is Uptown. Or this is an Uptown address.
Hey.
Lots of civil presence.
And we've established that I can't really look into cameras anymore at this point. Or...
Correct. Certainly not in Uptown.
I'm are going to find a way to give you like Warhammer 40K-esque cyber implants to where you can just stick yourself in walls and take over the computers.
Just jam the beacon there.
Yes. I'm gonna make it so I can stab you into walls like a goddamn screwdriver, and you just hack things with your beak.
Whole cyber beat, they called him.
Alright, well, at least I'm gonna get to mess up some expensive carpet. Looking forward to that.
Can I call Agabones or Bomb Angel? Do I have contact information for those two?
No, you've never had phone numbers for them.
Yeah.
No, because they're
I know kind of where they are, though, right?
True, but to get there and then to get back to where you're going, it's going to probably take you more than 3 hours.
Yeah. Any way we can like call someone, put the word out,
Hang on a second.
maybe have them meet us.
Probably not.
Ah, fuck me.
I don't think even my contact would help me. He'd more so just give me like info or whatever, but I don't know if he'd really be willing to take down.
I mean, so I didn't fully catch the first part of the question, but if you did some sort of like mass like sound the alarm to Slay Industries, this was probably a pretty good idea that Clarissa wouldn't survive that.
Oh, we're not talking Slay Industries. We're talking like street level.
I was talking about like my
Street level people probably wouldn't give a shit. I heard about you, Reg, and yeah, again, it's a pretty dangerous situation to go into. You'd be putting your friends' lives in some pretty serious danger.
Sorry, Reggie. The only frother you got is me.
I mean, they're my friends, but they're not.
Then they're definitely not going to save your ass.
They're not willing to go take down a giant
Right.
trade organization for me.
Yeah.
They call themselves frothers. They call themselves frothers. If we survive this, I want to meet them. I'm gonna take their fucking kilts.
Should have taken extra levels in contact. I don't even know
Well, I couldn't
higher
have.
levels in that.
Not outside of creation.
We really going up there? None of you like well-trained, soft-skilled lads have something to pull out your arse?
I mean, I can diplomacy the hell out of it, but
That's a more when we're there situation. Potch,
I can blow
You
stuff
ha-
up with my mind.
I was about to say, do you have anything you can do right now? Do you have some bullshit calculation? Make us invisible?
No.
Ah, fuck. Alright. Well, we're doing this the frother way. Let's go.
I mean, I have like I don't know. My areas of expertise are computer things and like technical and stuff like that, but I don't know.
I swear to
Obviously,
me.
like talking out of things.
I swear to Halloween. I swear to Halloween, Jack, if I find an empty computer, I'm going to drag you over there and you're gonna fuck it.
Oh,
What?
how that works.
You're gonna make it work, Cox the plugger.
I'm also still injured.
Oh,
Fuck.
like how much?
5 points.
Ogun, do you descend from
Yeah,
the
I've
great
got one.
50 cent?
I've got
50
one flux
cents.
left, so let me see. just on that spell.
He was he was an artist on ancient Earth. Very bold, absorbent.
I got the metal and exoskeleton like Wolverine, but they didn't use adamantium and it got magnetized.
Well, that's why you don't take the bargain bin for bone implants, lad.
You said how many hit points?
5.
5? Okay. I need at least a 2 on this.
Ooh.
Off to a great start, boys.
Just got there.
Yep. Now there's a chance of my healing actually failing. Oh, there you go. 6 hit points back. And I believe 1 as well.
So was that 2 what you needed to retain your flux, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 or better.
Well, I don't have any bright ideas. What are our odds of survival if we take them head on?
I don't know. I failed math, but ain't fucking good.
Not good, but if we don't, I mean, Clarissa's chance of survival is 0. So.
Alright, well, yeah, let's make our way over there. Once we know what we're looking at, we'll know what we can do to it. Good chance something's gonna.
The thing I can do is diplomacy them, but you know, they'd only go so far.
Reggie, today is the day you kill a man.
Shot at people before.
You gotta kill a man.
Or woman.
You know what? Fuck
Or
the
you.
gender spectrum. Put a bullet in the whole rainbow.
Well, it's for everybody.
Non-binary
I
bullets.
was gonna say these bullets respect all pronouns.
I was just gonna say these bullets are equal rights.
Yeah.
Chance they're gonna have someone come meet us halfway because they're cheeky cunt. So, eyes up, ears out, boys.
Oh, have. I do, but I don't.
What was that?
I honestly thought you heard through your beak.
And I have ears, but you can't really see them.
Yeah.
Aye, the little clear skin holy things. I saw those on the Nature Channel with other birds. We doing this? We getting the Star Wars pullover cutscene here?
So-
roll to break the fourth wall.
So the plan. So you're gonna go to the address that was listed there.
Yes.
I don't know what other choices we have.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I make the guy with the plan, guys.
If I would be allowed, I think I would attempt leadership just to see if I can kind of try to boost morale, even though things look kind of grim.
I would say probably we'd have to wait until something was actually warranting that for a roll. But I mean, if you want to say something to them, then, you know, by all means.
Basically, just gonna say, like, I know things seem kind of shitty, but we've made it through a bunch of other things, so hopefully we can make it through this.
You are the most inspiring bird I've ever met.
Leader can motivate and drive others to succeed.
Now, granted, I'm counting pigeons too, but, you know, still. Light years above all the others.
Push it.
You're definitely smarter than that cunt on Doppler 3.
Wow.
English.
Wow.
It's just really awkward. Really socially awkward.
Now he's dead.
Socially dead now, yeah.
Choose not to remember that detail.
R.I.P. Grealish. Hashtag. Okay, well, you guys, you find the transportation to take you over to Uptown. From where you are, it's probably going to take it like a little over an hour to get there. So
Alright.
if you want to have any other discussions, game plan, do anything, last words, will and testaments, anything, then go ahead.
Probably take our time. I've got a couple hours
Yeah.
because that lets me get more of my flux back, so I can be more useful in the fight.
Okay.
I
Um,
send a text to my cousin Breton saying I'm sorry. If my number's not blocked.
But if it takes an hour to get there, do some sort of basic recon before we can get there. Before, like, when we're in the area, like, not obviously take our we're not like taking a cab right up to the door. We're getting in the area and then maybe seeing what type of neighborhood it is, what's around, what is there anything that could be potentially useful.
Maybe we'll
know,
get
set a
lucky
plan.
and they'll want. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll want to do this like sadistic like, and they'll have like some cheeky bastards to meet us all video game style.
So you kind of take the cab up, and it's in a like a very upscale residential district, with large houses that are spaced what feel like miles apart for what you're all used to, in Mort, down in downtown and even in suburbia and things like that. There's actually, just kind of open spaces. Some of the houses have yards with what you presume is artificial grass. You can see the sun from where you are. Well, you can see the sky. The sun's not there. It's still just cloud cover, but you can see the sky from this position. If you go to the address itself, it's a mansion, and you see on the door an ornate, two large double wooden doors, ornately carved with lions on the door knockers.
We Yeah, no, I'm gonna attempt a stealth detect to try and sneak around and do recon.
What knockers?
In terms in terms of the house itself.
Yeah, maybe sneak around, peep through windows.
So you can see that you can see even from where your vantage point is, the house is heavy camera coverage. There are security cameras at every corner.
Ah, great.
Knock on the door?
You just going up to the door?
Yeah.
Going up alone, or is anybody going with you?
Yeah, I'm not
I
going.
mean, she's expecting us. Yeah.
I'm going
There's
to
literally-
shoot up. I'm gonna do drugs.
Okay. Okay, so you're all at the door then.
Actually, I'm wearing the heavy armor, so I got I move up my faceplate and just stab the needle between my eyeball and nose on each side.
It's the quickest way to get to the brain.
Yep. And then my eyes turn black and veins cover my face like The Witcher, and then I'm good. Because I imagine that's what ultraviolence does to you.
That's probably not a bad allegory. Okay, so you're all going in?
Yep.
Yeah,
All for one?
I am high as fuck. Let's do this.
All right, so you go up to the door, you knock. Do you use the door knocker, or do you just pound on it? Like, what do you do? You use the door knocker?
Or I hit the doorbell if there's a doorbell.
No doorbell. They're too classy for a doorbell.
I use the knockers.
Kong, kong, kong.
Doorbell would be fancy.
Eh. They're
It's a
traditional.
doorbell, but it actually just hits the knockers. for
Bing
you.
bong.
A guy comes out and knocks.
Did Lurch? Lurch come out?
Someone comes out and uses the knocker and then goes back into another smaller door.
They're not smaller. They're just a regular sized person, but they got to squeeze through this little tiny door. All right. So after a few seconds wait, the door opens up and one of the guards basically motions for you to go inside.
Go inside.
Okay,
Yep.
you follow him in. Okay, so they lead you down the steps into a tiled floor with kind of the columns on either side, and you can see already at the end of the room, the dining room table has been cleared off and Clarissa has been bound and laid out on it. As you get closer, you see coming into view the other 4 guards, or the other 3 guards, so 4 guards in total, at the top of the stair, at the top of the kind of steps at the far end of the room, where there's kind of a little bit of a little pedestal, or almost kind of like a pseudo stage, essentially. Plantation is standing at the top of that. She is flanked to just behind her on her left by a large burly man with a pig mask on his face. And then to her right on the other side is a man standing in custom crack shot armor that you immediately identify as Sir Nigel Hatred.
Oh, wow.
And so you're brought, kind of in front of all of these people. And Clarissa just kind of looks over the group of you and just I am so disappointed. I had very high hopes for you. I felt you could have gone very, very far in our organization, but oh well.
We will.
Fuck! No!
She
We are.
she turns to Nigel and she's like, "Well, I suppose every cloud has a silver lining, isn't that right, brother?" Nigel kind of smiles at her and says, "That's right, dear sister." You also notice that Clarissa's drone is filming this. So Nigel kind of casually and kind of saunters down the steps, really making a fucking show of it. And he, kind of goes out near the table and he's like, "Well, I appreciate you answering the invitation. So I suppose now we have to find out how this is all going to go." So he motions around to his friends. He says, "Well, it appears we have quite even numbers for a confrontation. So we can simply play this out and see who's left standing." It's but as you are probably aware, I'm doubting, I'm guessing from not only watching me, but I'm sure you've done your research on me as well. He says, that's not exactly my style. So, in an effort to be sporting about this, says
I'm just gonna start taking off guns.
He kind of like, he's already got his eye on you. He's like, I will offer the opportunity to take on anyone in 1-to-1 combat. Says if you defeat me, then you'll be able to do whatever you want. If you can defeat me, then you'll certainly be able to defeat all these people here. It's like, but if I win, he motions back to Pigman. It's like, you'll have to go on a little vacation with my friend. It's like, it doesn't have to just be one of you. If you multiple want to try, then you're more than welcome.
Yeah.
Well, been an honor serving. I'm definitely not gonna be the same man after this is over. All right. Yeah.
So you're suggesting that the 5 of us take you on, and if you win, the rest of them attack, and if we win, then we can just leave? Is that what you're trying to say?
It's like, well, if you're able to best me in combat, then I imagine my guards will not be much resistance to you in any case. However, in the interest of making things simple, then you'll be able to take your friend and walk out the door, and you will get no quarrel from us. I'll be gone.
What can I do with this motherfucker?
And what does that mean exactly? Incapacitating you?
Oh no, this will be a fight. This will be a fight to the death.
Okay. I
I
am.
assume that that's our only option. There's no other way for us to all get what we want out of this.
What do you propose, Fairnear Fron? As he talks to you, he kind of like twirls around his feather point rapier in his hand.
Don't know. Maybe there's another way we can to an arrangement. We can help you find good opponents for your fights, or I don't know, some other thing. We don't have to go through all this rigmarole.
Nigel just kind of chuckles, looks at the rest of you. It's like, it appears your little bird friend is tongue-tied. Don't think he was prepared for this, do you? Also, at this point, everybody give me fear checks. So just roll a d10 and add in your cool to it.
Double check UV. I think that makes me like.
It probably does. It either makes you immune
I know
or
it gives me like +2 to cool.
Then you would add your cool to that, but you may not even need to make fear checks.
Yeah, because if UV gives you like cool, gives you immunity.
Okay, Reggie, you're good. For Shrek, that roll will not do it.
I'll spend a luck while you look up UV.
I don't know if you can use. I don't think you can use luck for a fear roll.
Oh.
Because it's not a success die. I don't believe you can use luck on a fear check.
Okay, well I don't
I
have.
will double check I'll see if I can find ultraviolets quick.
Yeah.
And see if I can get more info on that. Is everybody else rolled? Patch, Ogre, for Shrek. Yeah. Okay.
Fear.
Yeah. So just roll a d10, add your cool to it. Combat drugs, ultraviolence. +2 cool. So you would add another 2 on top of that.
Okay.
Okay, so the only person who succeeded this was Reggie. The remainder of you are struck by Sir Nigel Hatred's fearsome presence in being a renowned contract killer. You all receive -1 to all of your rolls.
Wow, Reggie. Hey. All right.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying.
So yeah,
This is exactly what leadership is for.
you
I will.
you know, like as Nigel continues to talk, you know, it's again like the situation kind of starts to settle in, and it's being around him is not like being around anything else you've encountered, save for maybe like the dream entity. Like he just doesn't seem like he seems almost like on a level beyond like a human in terms of just like the presence of him, which makes him very off-putting. And you can all feel your nerves just on edge. Reggie, you're pretty well laser focused. But everybody else is is definitely affected by this situation, this man, everything that's gone on.
Does it seem like he has something else going on with him that's like causing it? Or
No, it's just the reputation of this person that you've seen defeat Ultraviolet and some of the most well-renowned contract killers in the world, is now focusing his aggression, or at least his sights, on you. That is causing it.
Alrighty. Okay.
And even you, for Shrek, whereas before you were kind of like taking off your stuff, kind of getting ready for a fight, you're like, you kind of don't want to drop those guns. Like, you kind of don't want to, like...
I drop, like, the pistol,
Yeah.
the stubby, the plugger, but I just hold on to the Fen AR.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well... Alright, well, I guess I'll be your Huckleberry. If you lads don't have anywhere else to go in this conversation.
I don't know. Didn't know if we were done with our conversation.
Well, you haven't offered me anything of value at all, little birdie.
What would be of value to you?
He kind of like he stretches out a little bit, and he's like, exercise. It's been a while since I've tested my reflexes. That's why I relish the opportunity to come here and meet all of you, who have caused me such consternation, who have disrupted my operations, who have betrayed me when I offered you money, the promise of advancement, potential power. You could have been in something similar to this yourselves if you'd played your cards right.
Why did we betray you, though?
It's a good question. Morals?
You know the answer.
Morals, because you figure this is the right thing to do. I doubt it's because anybody's paying you any better. I also don't think it's because you're in SLA Industries anymore, because you've quite notably been removed from that organization. So I'm guessing it is based on some sort of pathetic sense of morality. Perhaps you're trying to make up for some past wrongdoings, and you feel this is the way to it. Maybe you have a death wish. I don't know. Maybe it's just the life on the streets have just become too hard for you, and you think that this is a good way out of it.
It's nothing so complicated.
Well, then enlighten me.
I just think you're a disgusting maggot.
Oh, my dear boy. Thank you so. I've been called.
You lads want to play quarterman real quick?
I've been called so many things by so many people, usually right before I kill them. So I will add yours to the growing list.
Well,
He's got like his rapier in one hand, then he kind of reaches down and pulls the vibro saber out of the mag holding. He kind of just like runs the blunt, like the flat end of it, kind of like back and forth, like over Clarissa. It's like, I am getting impatient. I could kill some time by carving her up if you need to discuss it a little bit further.
So, you say it's true, then maybe we take out your guards and everyone behind you if you're willing to guess on by yourself. Why do they all need to? Here.
Because I don't trust that you'll play by the rules.
What
What
rules?
are the rules?
I don't believe that you will appreciate the spirit of one-on-one combat. I believe that if I called them off, then you would just open fire on me, which I may still be able to handle on my own, but it's, again, not very sporting.
So we face off against Nigel?
No, we don't face off against Nigel.
I mean, I'll do it.
Remember, I kind of take, huddle up with for Shrek. I'm like, remember what Megabone said? Do not fight him on his terms.
Well, would have been nice if you lads could have prevented that from fucking happening.
Get him out of his armor.
That's a good idea.
Get him out of his armor. Challenge him to
all right, lad.
Open hand.
All right, lad. Yeah. You want exercise? We'll exercise.
Oh.
I'm no. All right. You're bored. I see it. You're at the top of the world. You got everything you want. You want exercise. When was the last time you really felt something?
He smiles. It's like, well, as much as I wouldn't like to admit it, the contest with Ultraviolet.
Right. How about we do something a little different? How about we do this X-rated?
I'm sorry?
We do this without metal. Right here in the dinner table. Like two heartless savages.
So you want to fight without armor?
No armor, no weapons if you want.
He twirls his vibro saber around. He's like, well, you are a father and you have injected yourself with, I would say, at least one dose of ultraviolence. So that does put me at a distinct disadvantage. But
decades of the best schooling and, all that free time to practice your moves on unsuspecting teenagers gives you an advantage.
He laughs a little bit. It's like, well,
I mean, what else do you do with them?
I don't even think this is a diplomacy check.
I wish it was.
Well, you wouldn't be giving it. But I mean, He
Come
kind of
on.
yeah he kind of
Come
goes back and forth about it, and he's like, so you and me, no armor,
Aye.
1-on-1, winner take all.
Aye. I can promise you that much from me.
Can you? What makes you think I can? Or why should I trust that your friends aren't going to ambush me as soon as I remove my armor?
They're not going to.
They have no
Otherwise,
reason
I'm gonna turn around and gut them like fishes.
Hmm. He kind of motions to the guards. He's like, watch them. The guards kind of move up and kind of keep their guns trained on you. And Nigel kind of like sets his saber and his whatnot on the table.
I'll put the claymore aside
Okay.
and tighten the gash fist, and then just start taking off the other bits of my armor.
Yeah, he pulls off the he releases the latches on the crack shot. He steps out, picks the weapons back up. He like steps up on a chair, steps up on the table, like basically like right over Clarissa's body, essentially.
All right.
And he's like, well, I admire your bravery.
I'm gonna jump onto the table.
Okay. All right. So for this, I think we're gonna have to have everybody roll initiative, just in case, anybody decides to jump in or whatever. So let me
You
just.
guys want to
do things while he's doing that, right?
You
Yeah,
guys
right.
want to murder
Well,
the
that's why we're
you guys
doing
want
the
to murder
initiative.
the guards for good background effects.
So I'm gonna go ahead.
Well, I really thought I was gonna get to do the pigman first, but skipping right to you, this is a real honor. Well, I say it would be a real honor if you want you.
Got him.
Oh, I got plus 10 to this. Imagine he has more, despite being a human. Oh, that could be better.
Okay. So for Shrek, you're at a 15.
Yep. And there's another one at the bottom of the round, sir.
Yep. Turn. Has everybody else rolled so far?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm on 9 somehow.
17.
I go fat.
Fucking 2.
17.
Everybody else had their coffee this morning, but I didn't.
9.
I railed like meth and like battery acid. Don't feel bad.
Ogre.
Yeah.
Did you roll?
I got a 16.
16. 16. Reggie.
13.
What was that?
She's on 13.
13. Okay, gotcha. Okay. All right. So for the sake of brevity, I'm gonna go ahead and assume until I'll announce the start of the round if anybody is planning on doing anything but watching, and then I can include you in that. So
I'll be watching Plantation War Crimes instead of the fight.
Okay.
Just to see if she's gonna do anything, because I don't trust her.
Fair enough.
I mean, I also will be doing that, but for a much different reason.
All right. So for Shrek, your actions.
acro dodge, then close and swing on my 0. So
your
acro
second
dodge.
one. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
First one's acro dodge. Second one's attack.
Okay. So,
would I be able to do my leadership somewhere in there?
you can call out to him, but that'll be on your action. So guards are watching. Bill, you're watching. Pigman's watching. So Reggie, you want to try and do a leadership?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm actually watching playing PW
Yep, that's fine.
because I have a plan B.
Sir Nigel is going to act defensively.
Oh, it makes 2 of us.
For Shrek, you got your second action or your first action or whatever. Guards, ogre doing anything?
No.
Okay, and Patch, you said you're just watching Clarissa, right?
Yep.
Okay, Clarissa kind of like goes over and like takes a seat in the chair to like watch. Pigman comes over. Okay, so the round starts off with a few people who are acting. So the both of you kind of defensively posture with your first actions. Nigel is definitely more like cautious. Like, he's completely he's unarmored, so he's gonna, kind of like he's like really kind of got like that fencing approach to you, where he's kind of got his sword out and he's keeping a close check on you. So your first action goes by because you were just going to dodge yourself. And
Yeah.
Reggie, your go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, you got this.
Okay, give me a leadership check. Go ahead.
Remembering what I'm supposed to do.
You roll your skill +2. There you go. Go, don't die.
That is a +7 at least.
Okay, don't get killed. For Shrek, you are not emboldened by your leader's words.
Sucks because maybe I should.
You might be able to luck that. I would think.
I
I
can look
would-
it, but I only have one.
Not really. Yeah, and it's not.
No.
Right. Well,
Does he still have the -1 from the fear thing, or?
He has
Yes.
it until the fearful thing goes away.
yep. Okay.
I'll wait
Okay.
until things are more dire before I use the luck.
Okay. For Shrek, go ahead and give me the roll.
Okie doke. So
So you're gonna move up to
come at him with the. We'll come at him with the claymore.
Mhm.
Doop doop doop. Well.
Don't miss by 1, please.
Thanks. Cool.
If you're gonna
Plus
miss
7 to
bad.
this.
So it's gonna be -8.
Plus
Negative
-1.
8.
Yeah.
What a Chad! All right. All right, so nat 10? Wait, I did that wrong. Hold on. I forgot how to potatoes.
It's fine. So it's that. Well, oh yeah, you forgot the other rolls too. But yeah.
I fail.
Okay. So you go in to swing, and as you do, he just, even like on the table, even with Clarissa like under your feet, he like pivots, turns positions, and he swings his vibro saber. He like, as you come in, he like sidesteps, deflects your blade away, and then comes underneath you, with a swing of his own. That is going to hit.
Even
So
with a -6?
-6 actually. Oh, that's, well, no, because you're, when you acrobatic dodge, you can't attack in that. Like, you lose that once you attack. So when you did your acrobatic dodge, that takes that away.
Oh. Damn.
So if he had swung at you
well,
first, then that would have come, and then you would have countered with him. But
okay, I'll do in the other order next time if I live.
okay, so with that, he is so you like get like thrown off your side, and then he brings the saber across the side of your face. Take 12 damage.
I take 6.
And that was to your head, so you're stunned. So your initiative is 0.
Froth or feel no pain, I ignore it.
Okay. So 15, so still there. So do Frothers just not take wounds, or you just ignore it for...
I ignore 1 wound.
1 wound. Okay, perfect. That's fine.
So, I'm gonna have to start making choices.
Okay.
Live that long.
So yeah, you guys watch as, like, you know, for Shrek comes in, he goes to swing, and Nigel just kind of sidesteps him and, like, slashes him across the face, already kind of opening up a cut on the side of him. So the top of the round comes for Shrek, your actions.
Does he have to declare them both?
Yes.
It's the way we've been doing it.
Okay. I'm going to attempt a melee defense. I'm going to attempt an unarmed check to disarm him.
Okay.
I don't know that thing. And then I'm going to use melee defense.
Let me see if I can look up the rules on, like, disarming. If there is any specifically. Yeah, I don't think that there are. No, I know that, like, if you can wound his arm, then I think he has either, like, a risk of dropping the weapon, or, let me see.
And then swing first, melee defense later.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. So you're gonna swing and then defend. Okay. So for Shrek, swing, defend. Reggie, you're gonna try and cheer him on. So after you were, like, calling out, you hear one of the guards be like, "Shut up!"
Is that thing, like, flying around?
Yes. Yeah, the camera's
Casting to
it's filming the fight.
Is there any way I can hack into it in any way to
If you
broadcast it somehow, somewhere on the internet or something?
Get on the Bluetooth.
I mean, if you pulled out your computer and started doing stuff, the guards probably wouldn't be super happy with that.
And I'm behind everybody, and I don't know.
I mean, I could give you a stealth check to, you know, you trying to pull out your computer and use it without anybody noticing.
Yeah, I can try that. I mean, stealth is not my strong suit, but I can try it.
Okay. So you're going to try and do that. Is anybody else doing anything?
Was Plantation just watching?
Yep. She's just sitting there and watching Nigel go.
I'm gonna move.
Okay. Patch?
Yeah, I'm staying watching.
Ogre?
I'm calling out to for Shrek.
Okay. So we're just calling out. And Sir Nigel is just gonna attack. Okay. So Ogre, you're first in the order. So what do you say?
Remember, he attacks on the back foot.
All right. For Shrek, you can go.
Well, I'm going to swing, and then I'm gonna swing and then use a auxiliary action to close backwards.
You're in with him, so you can't move without breaking. You have to take a full action to break away. You're in with him at this point. So yeah.
Hey.
Attack roll. Give me -4 to that.
Okay, -4. Oh.
On top of your fear, so -5 total.
Okay. Is 11 high enough?
Yes, 11 will hit.
Good. I have a 6 strength right now.
Okay.
Fuck him up.
That's like 45 damage
At least.
by my count. Wait, I'm using the first
I
action.
appreciate it. I'll double check with the DM. I have a 7 strength right now, if that means anything for damage.
I've squelched Paul's mic,
6.
so I don't hear anything about.
You went from a 6 damage or 6 strength to a 7 strength.
6. I forgot I'm not wearing my armor. It's a 6.
Okay. That's an extra +2 damage.
Okay, well,
so
here we go.
7.
All right, here we go. 2d10.
Oh
7.
Can you re-roll that?
Okay. So 7 and then the +2, so 9 total.
Yeah. Do I get skill die success?
Oh, yeah, no, that's to the damage. That's the strength is to the damage. Or did you include that already?
I included that already. Do I get a
Well,
skill die success from that nat 10?
Yes.
The Claymore is 2d10s -2.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, no, roll another. You can roll another one for that.
I'll roll it again, basically?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh. Okay.
So, you do subtract the. I do think that the ones are to. Maybe I think that the fear is just all skill rolls. I don't think it's for damage. So.
He's not afraid to hurt him. He's afraid to do almost anything else.
Okay. All right. So the nat 10 is not a skill die success. Got it. So just
no.
re-rolling.
I'm confused. No, the
okay.
10 was a skill dice. If the 9 was if the 9 led you to an 11, then the 10 is a success as well. Okay. So you have 1 skill dice.
So I get like a +1 to damage.
No, you need I think at least. Well, hang on, let me see. Maybe.
Do I get +1 to damage?
Yeah.
With the skill die, I'm counting my strength. It negates the -2.
Yep. Okay, so that's 8 total then. Okay. Yeah. You.
I do 8.
What's that?
Yeah, I do 8 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you get him. You carve your sword into him. He tries to swing back, but he like his foot catches on like a teacup that's on the table, and you like slash through. Patches you're watching, like Plantation kind of like leans forward a little bit, and Nigel kind of like staggers and he like looks down and he like checks the blood and he just like looks up at you and he smiles and kind of like gives you a nod. And then he steps forward and goes to strike at you.
-2.
Okay, -2.
It doesn't know weapons.
All threes.
Wait, what's the -2 from?
I am melee defending.
So you only took the plus. Did you take that away from your roll? Drama.
That needs to go. God damn it.
So you missed?
What happens when I miss sessions?
Okay. Well, the good news is that with the -2, he missed you as well. So, but if you were subtracting that from your attack roll, then you
actually, no, that wouldn't make sense either. God.
So you kind of like both, like you swing at him, he like knocks your sword away. He tries to come around his own, but you manage to swing it back around to block. So like the two of them are kind of like trading like strikes back and forth as they balance out on the table. But Nigel is not harmed from that. Oops, zoomed out. But again, you weren't either at this time. So okay. So top of the round. Reggie. Oh yeah. Sorry, Archer. Yeah, give me your move. Actually, Reggie first. If you want to try your stealth roll, then you can give me that. Boom, 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 boom. That's pretty good. What's the bonus on that?
3.
Okay.
That's barely a pass, but it's kind of a
Sure. So yeah, you duck behind, you kind of like scrunch behind the like ogre basically, and you kind of like pull out like like your phone or whatever, and yeah, so I'd say you're able to use it without the guards noticing. So guards go through, nothing. Pigman's watching. Archer, go ahead. You are not gonna. They're gonna have a problem if you move that far. Are you? Because you're like trying to move, like trying to flank them basically. I mean, you can do it, but they're gonna start probably getting aggressive in the next round.
I'll move here for now. I guess I'm kind of like not moving with like very fast, just kind of watching
Casual
the fight, but
Okay.
like circling almost.
Okay.
I can roll something to make it not look like I'm trying to get a better shot on fucking plantation war crime.
Okay. Yeah.
Slight?
like a stealthy thing, or
Can I roll slight or stealth? I think it's more slight.
Suspicious.
But it's not stealth because I'm not.
I would say this is probably. You know what? Stealth's okay. You can give me stealth. It's a little unorthodox, but I think it's still in battle.
I'm gonna re-roll that one.
And remember, it's a -1 to these.
I'm disappointed.
I am disappointed.
Alright, so this is my.
Okay.
But yeah, so I succeed that time.
Okay.
I re-rolled my first die.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you don't. Well, you get 1 skill die success. So yeah, you're just kind of like pacing back and forth and kind of like edging out a little bit further each time. The guards are definitely aware of you.
They're definitely not happy with me, but
but you're not. They're not gonna
run for it.
Right. Exactly. Okay.
Okay. I wasted my luck roll, so
Yeah.
there you go.
All right. And then for Shrek, your second action is to swing on him, or no, you swung on him before. So your second act. Well, hang on. So your first action was to swing. Your second action was to defend, right? I think we have to go back again.
Yeah. You said he swing and then defend.
Else my second. Fine.
Okay, we're gonna clear it out for this time around. We'll just call it a wash. But in the future, you are not defending until the action for you to defend comes up. So if you defend at the end of the round, then that's effectively useless. But again, you don't have to you don't have to. You can act partially defensive like you did before. So you can just deduct part of your bonus and then make Nigel deduct part from him. So that's the way that it works normally. Acrobatic dodge is the only time where you have to spend like the full action to do it.
So he's gonna counter strike you to death unless you goad him into attacking first.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that on my next round.
I've seen more than 3 Anderson Silva fights, so I know how this goes.
All right.
I'm gonna do that on my next round.
All right. So top of the round, for Shrek, go ahead with your actions.
Okay. All right. So. Well, I remember we can do this every other turn. So I'm going to take a big risk here. With my first action, I'm going to acro dodge.
Okay.
And on my second action, I would like to roll an interrogate roll to attempt to insult him or get in his head.
So that you can definitely do that. It probably wouldn't be interrogate; it would be intimidate, or it'd probably be either intimidate or persuasion. I would say.
Is there deception, or is that all persuasion?
That's all shit
that's
I don't.
persuasion.
That's shit I don't have.
Neither of which Shurshak has on his character sheet, I
Yeah.
guess.
And I
I've been
don't.
muted for a long time.
Fucking.
You only this is the. It seems like the game where you always need the thing you don't have at the end of the day.
Can I bribe
Yeah.
him to attack first?
That's why I made a character with as many skills as I could make.
I give you $100 if you swing at me first.
Fucking acro dodge, full action, and
I mean, you could at least like, oh, I thought you were a fucking celebrity contract killer. You can't come at some jamoke off the street who sleeps in the gutter. Like, I guess I should probably be yelling that.
I mean, you guys can, you know.
All right, yeah, that'll be what I do.
You guys shit on your turn.
I know.
Meanwhile,
I'm sorry.
meanwhile, I'm Mr. Don't have dialogue options.
They're all grayed out. There's a bunch of cool shit
Yeah.
you could say. You just can't say any of it.
Shrek,
Yeah.
cause distraction.
Yeah, he needs a mouthpiece so he can.
Defensive maneuvers, 106.
You need a Paul Heyman for this.
Yeah.
You're the Brock Lesnar of, and you need
Tried
a
to
Paul
be
Heyman.
the Paul Heyman and I rolled a 1, so.
Yeah. My Paul Heyman was drunk today.
Oh boy.
But birdseed.
You don't have a good enough ponytail to pull off Paul Heyman.
All right, so what's the plan for Shrek? So you're gonna acro dodge on the first action?
Acro dodge and swing and
Okay.
That's gonna be your memoir that Clarissa doesn't write because she also dies in this game.
All right. All right.
Acro
So
dodge and swing.
Archer,
Life for Shrek.
Archer, what are you gonna do?
So, I'm gonna start calling out to Nigel and being like kind of jaded about it. Hey, I thought you were. I guess I'm just gonna try to.
Like distract
Okay.
him, basically.
If maybe not distract him, but maybe piss him off and try to get him to come at for Shrek
Okay.
outside of his strategy, like, you know.
And are you gonna use persuasion for that?
Oh fuck no, I don't have that shit. I'm just gonna yell.
So you're
at
just
him.
gonna yell at him. Okay.
Can I roll persuasion untrained?
Yeah, you can. You can try.
Alright,
Do you have
that's better than
intimidate?
not rolling it, I guess.
I do have intimidate, but I don't know if that's
Man,
gonna
I-
work.
good.
You could try intimidate.
I'm pretty persuasive. I'm doing something else though.
Where do you guys do that?
Yeah, yeah. Do you want? I'll call it out on my turn, but.
Yeah. Okay.
Spoiled my character sheets with all the skills written on them already, so I know what to put in there.
All right, Reggie.
was
Yep.
trying to hack into the.
Yep. So you have it out, so you can do your computer roll now if you want to try and get into the drone. Okay. So Reggie, computer. For Shrek's ogre. Anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna yell at Nigel too.
Okay. Hang on a second, I gotta do this. Let's see. That's he's above that. All right.
We're gonna use our vicious mockery.
Patch.
Yeah, I'm still. I think I'm gonna keep watching Plantation Warcrime and Pigman and see how they're reacting. I don't want them to pull any shady stuff.
Okay. All right. So for Shrek, your first action, you kind of go back. You're just doing your capoeira moves and shit.
Yeah, I'm jumping around.
All right.
There's a sweet backflip.
Ogre, go ahead with your taunting.
I'm just gonna quit dancing, pussy.
For Shrek, Ogre tells you to quit dancing.
No. Yeah, I guess. Quit dancing, pussy. Oh, no. Wait, I don't. Sorry, for Shrek, I don't mean you.
Now your dance is cool.
Damn it. Forget I said anything.
Continue dancing, it's fine.
Dancing is forbidden.
If I kill
no.
him, I'm coming for you guys next.
We do need Master Shake to do a proper ridiculing of this guy.
All right. So.
Oh, you were at the dentist, Frylock.
All right. So, for Shrek, you're acting defensively. You're acro dodging. So, Nigel, it's like he's basically like trying to time you, and he like stabs in his vibro saber. What's the negative for that? 6?
6.
6, negative 6. Okay. Yeah, he misses. So he like goes to swing, and you like just barely get around him.
I do a drag queen death drop and then just pop back up to my feet.
I really need to make sure I'm filming this.
All right. I love that description. Okay. All right. Reggie, go ahead with your computer roll.
Re-rolling that.
Okay.
Who would? Wait, what are we fucking doing? We should have Sabrina hit him with the fucking savagery.
I will, but I was in the middle of doing this, and
I know.
then I will do that.
Okay. I just realized that you could just like make like Nigel Hatred cry for reals.
Please.
That's what I'm planning
with
on.
your
I
patented savagery. Savagery, as it were.
felt like I should follow through on the task that I was doing.
All right.
And then I will.
Yeah, no, I just realized that
Okay.
you're better at
Yeah, so you pull out your phone, you pick up on the drone's Wi-Fi, or the drone's like Bluetooth signal, Slaytooth, whatever the fuck they call it. So you are connected to it right now. You're gonna have to take another action to do additional things, but you are in it. You are connected to it. You're like connected to its like web interface or whatever that Clarissa would probably use. So guards still watching you, Pigman, Archer.
Like, I thought this would go better for you, Nigel. You're just standing there. You let this guy from the gutter try and intimidate you, and then I'm gonna try to roll persuasion, which I don't understand. How do I do an untrained attack roll?
It's just like 2d10.
Oh,
I'm
alright,
going to die.
This is
twice
twice as
as
that is twice as many d10.
Oh, I rolled 2 skill. I'm sorry. Hang on.
Yeah, no, it's just like the
Yeah.
success
My
die.
charisma.
The success die and 1 skill die. I do believe if you fail both of them, then you risk like critic like botching.
Alright, so that's with the -1 for being like basically stuttering through this because I'm scared shitless of this guy.
Right.
So
I need to. Let me. Because I think that if you fail like your skill die and all of your success die, it's like basically a critical failure.
Okay.
Basically, you're better off not even rolling anything at that point.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying, man. It's just, detrimental to everyone involved.
Leave the savagery to me, I guess.
I guess so.
Skill roll, success die, skill
And that was a
failures.
And in just saying that.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think outside the box.
Alright, Reg.
A serious failure is achieved when all dice being rolled result in a failure. When this happens, the GM should consider the failure an opportunity to hinder the player or their squad. Okay. Yeah, so...
Oh, no.
You know what? You're right. Cuts for Shrek's fucking head off.
I'm gonna give you a free pass on it because I don't think you were aware of that. And honestly, we haven't even done that a ton before, but that's in play now. So y'all keep that shit in mind.
Okay, Reggie, I'm gonna need you to break out shit from your diss rap album.
He's like, I'm gonna destroy this whole man's career.
All right, for Shrek, your second action.
All right, so -1 for fear.
Mm-hmm.
So
and then another -4.
Just my dreams. You're killing them.
Super hot fire that hoe.
Okay, so I got a +3 to these.
Okay.
Failure.
Okay.
Nailed it.
So this is where we'll kind of come to that. You're trying to focus, and all of a sudden you hear blah 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 blah, like from the left side of you, stop dancing, pussy.
Wait. This is a catastrophic failure.
Is yours? No, yours isn't. Yours isn't. It's not. It has to be the success die and all skill die failures. It doesn't matter the number. So you had skill die successes, so you don't.
Okay.
Get that. But you're distracted by are they talking to me? Is he telling me to stop dancing? And then you swing, Nigel deflects it, and then you see the saber kind of come back across your face again. That is gonna hit for 10 damage. He hits you and a wound to the head again. Which I think you can only ignore one.
Now I'm at the bottom of the initiative.
Yeah. So, you guys, he, for Shrek kind of, swings, glances over to you, tries to refocus, swings back on Nigel. Nigel knocks him aside and just brings his sword, again, he's just headhunting him at this, he's not even trying to hit anything else. He's just going, he just catches him right across the face and, slices his cheek, to the point where he's got the fucking Joker thing going on half the side of his face.
Yeah. Representing Scotland, I got that Glasgow smile.
So and then he kind of Nigel flashes a smile back at the group of you. So let me rechange the order here. So top of the round.
So now my only options are to just swing for the fences.
Well,
right?
So this isn't explicitly it's not explicitly fleshed out exactly in the book, but the assumption is that if you were to act defensively with your weapon, you would get that bonus for the whole round. It wouldn't just because it's when your action comes. So if you're acting defensively with your sword, then you'd still get that bonus essentially. So that is something to keep in mind. However, I would say that you wouldn't be able, if you're gonna use one action to act fully defensive and the other to swing, you're gonna have that penalty for both things or whatever. But if you want to act defensive, he will still get that negative from you if you want to do it that way. So
Oh.
I don't know. I only have a 2 melee, so at best I can take a -2 away from his attacks, and this guy probably is a 5 melee. So he's better than me when I defend.
So what you do is you roll amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing for the fences, and hopefully my friends can help me out.
Okay.
Power
Run
of
as
friendship, swinging
Run
twice.
full speed at Plantation War Crimes and try to cut her throat.
All right.
Oh, get
Archer, your go, or
I'm
your
gonna make a movement on my turn.
Okay, you're gonna make another move.
Yeah.
Okay. Reggie, your go, or your what are you gonna do?
So, if I were to attempt, it'd be helpful in this. I mean, if I were to try to, like, distract Nigel with, like, a savage burn or something, like, is that gonna do anything?
What do you mean? Like, is it going to do it? Like, will it work?
If I make a roll, as far as, like, if I make a roll, like a persuasion roll or whatever, what is that?
I mean, if you succeed, it could have.
Distract?
If you succeed, then that could have some benefits to it. Yeah. It'll be difficult. His cool is very high. Probably shouldn't tell you that, but I mean you're dealing with a contract killer.
Reggie's bullshit's really high.
Also true.
Well, also, if I do that, does that negate what I was trying to do with the computer?
I would say that it doesn't drop. You'll still have the connection established. You just haven't progressed any further.
I still could.
Yes, but that would you'd have to do it. You'd spend this round focusing your whole attention on trying to distract Nigel, and then you could potentially pick up in the next round with the getting into the camera or whatever. You couldn't do both at the same time.
I don't have to re-stealth or something.
No.
So that's what. Yeah. Then I will. I'll try.
Okay. Okay. So that was Reggie. So Sir Nigel is just gonna go for you. Ogre.
Oh, jeez. I don't know. I got no options really.
Okay. Patch.
Yeah, I'm still making sure that Plantation and Pigman aren't doing anything on like shady.
No.
I don't trust someone with the name Pigman.
You trust Plantation War Crimes?
I don't trust Plantation War Crimes either, but
She wears it on her sleeve. You can trust
Damn
her
it.
to be who she is. Pigman, he's
Oh,
wrapped in a mystery.
Is it a pig?
it's an enigma. Why do they call him Pigman? Oh yeah, he looks like a
Taken out by
pig.
something cool.
All right. So Ogre not doing anything. So Nigel's gonna go first. He's gonna take a swing at you. Vibro Saber. Did that roll? Did I click on it? There we go. So you weren't acting defensively at all for Shrek, right?
No.
So that's gonna attack and get 2 successes. On that. Oh, the hell.
Awesome.
Oh, okay. The first one didn't go. I'm gonna use the first one. So 2 successes. And so that's gonna be. He is so. Let me see. What's he want to do? Yeah, that is 2. Yeah, 2 successes. So he's gonna wound your arm instead of doing the extra damage. So take 9 damage and a wound to your arm.
Well, cool.
Let me just double check. I don't know if you have any penalties from that as far as like, I don't think you drop your weapon or anything, but let me see. Wounds. let's see. When's your
I
cause
mean, if I do drop my weapon, I'm wearing a gash fist, so
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
just means I'm gonna do less damage.
Yeah. I mean, you're bleeding. Wounds to the arms, legs, damage modifier. Let me see.
I'm gonna fucking die. This is great. How much damage? 9?
9 damage. So half that.
I'm at 4.
Damage modifier.
In an honor serving, guys.
Damage modifier, margin of success. Hit the arm. Randomize which arm is hit. A hit to the arm inflicts damage as normal. If the target is holding a weapon with the relevant arm, they are immediately disarmed. If they are not holding a weapon and the attack causes the target to lose at least 2 hit points, they also receive a wound to the arm and suffer the following. Hang on a second. Okay, you are holding a weapon. I will say even though it's a two-handed weapon, I would not say that you would drop it if it hit either arm. So, I'll say that I'll roll a d2 here, and on a 2, it affects your weapon arm, and you drop your claymore. You drop your claymore.
Okay.
They also receive a wound to the arm and suffer the following penalties until that wound is healed. The target receives a -2 modifier to all dice for any strength and dex-related skill rolls that would require them to use that hand or arm.
Cool.
But if you have the gash fist on your other arm, then that's...
Gash.
You can still...
Gash fist is on the other arm.
Yeah, and I'll let you, the attack... I'll let you still use your attack, like you're not going to lose your attack actions for that.
It's the same modifier, so...
Right. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, blip. Doop. Reggie, go ahead.
This doesn't have as much meaning now that he's beating him up, but yeah, I'll shout out my insult and then do my roll, or do I do my roll and then shout out my insult?
Shut the insult first.
Okay. Say, man of your stature, I would have expected you to be able to defeat this frother. I mean, he's got a sword for a girlfriend and a rifle for his best friend. You should have been able to defeat this guy back then. Defeat so many other people. Look, you got this mansion and everything. I mean, come on.
I love how all of your attempts are like, man, you can't beat this piece of shit already. It's got to make for Shrek feel super good.
All those racist comments.
Nobody knows what it's like.
Yes! Plus 9!
Now he's just gonna die sad.
All right. So that was a success with 2 skill die successes. All right, so I'm going to say the effect from that is that Nigel will not get his counter attack on you this round if you if you miss him. And Nigel's kind of
like, damn, okay.
Nigel's like like he kind of like he takes his posture and kind of like glances over to Reggie's like, and then like back to you for a second. He's like, these are your friends. All right, so guards go. Archer, your go.
I'm gonna move up here.
Okay.
Well,
So yeah, you give me another stealth check to not like to get up near this guard.
+7.
+7. All right. Yeah. So you're able to move. Yeah, that's 3 successes or 3 skill die successes too. Yeah. So you're just kind of circling around, and like the guards are getting kind of a little distracted by Nigel picking this guy apart too. So yeah, they kind of like let their guard down a little bit, and it allows you to get kind of closer to him. Okay, for Shrek.
all right, swing.
Oh.
That's a numbers.
Pretty good.
+5, since you're letting me be unabated with my gash fist.
Okay.
So
That's gonna hit. That's gonna be 2 successes.
all right.
You gonna deal the extra damage, or are you gonna hit an arm?
Or disarm him. Or injure his arm.
I'm. What?
Rapier's your biggest threat here.
Quiet from the peanut gallery. This is his decision.
He's got more arms anyway. It's fine.
How many arms does he have?
At least two.
He's got
I'm going to attempt to disarm him with this one. I have
Okay.
another attack coming, so.
All right. I mean, so this is gonna be. I mean, he's got weapons in both hands. You're gonna knock something away. Oh, you also have to roll your damage too.
Yeah, I am. All right, so that's
Feel free not
1d10
to
plus
roll shit.
3.
Okay.
9 points of damage.
Okay.
Straight to the gooch, by the way.
Okay. So we'll say right was the dominant this time, which is what he leads with, which is his feather point. So yeah, you knock him in the arm. You manage to knock the feather point out of his hand.
All right.
What was the plus on that, by the way? Your bonus was 5, right?
Yes.
Okay, because that's right. Well, you still would have had them. You still would have hit. And I'll give you the successes because I fucked it up. I think the defensive is only negatives to the skill or to the success die anyways, so you would have got it. But for the next one, it's a -4 to it.
-4?
Because he's at
Cool.
yes, he's still acting defensively. Let me check his notes
Cool.
quick though. Actually, let me double check that. I have like pre-written notes on this guy. No, let me see. Acting defensively.
I'm going to burn all my luck on this shot.
Yeah.
This is the last one I'm getting.
Yeah, he still gets the defensive bonus. So. So yeah,
Right.
the roll being a -4.
-4. Okay, so. Well. +3 to these. Fucking gonna luck by this, so I
Yeah.
can at least hit him.
That is gonna miss. Yeah, currently.
And
That will also miss.
I'm gonna use my other luck point.
Okay. No, that'll hit.
12.
All right.
Okay.
That's just going to be the regular damage. It's not anything on top of that, but go ahead.
8 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, you hit him with 2 very hard shots. So like he swings at you, you come back at him.
Yeah, I smash down the rapier arm, and I am just gonna crush his pretty face.
All right. Yeah, you knock his arm away, and he like looks like, because when he loses it, like it's like a big concern for him. So like he kind of like takes his eye off of it and kind of like watches where it lands, and then you just nail him in the jaw, and his head, you fully connect with him, and his like head just like kind of like just jolts to the side. And his eyes blink.
It's a gash fist, so he
Yeah.
doesn't have a cheek anymore either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you definitely, yeah, you've really like smashed up his face, and like Plantation definitely like audibly like gasps, you know, in concern at this point.
Auxiliary action to spit blood in his face.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So, top of the order at this point, Ogre.
I really hate deciding first.
Quit being so fast. Actually, I think I did that in reverse. You actually, yeah, I've been, well, I messed you up specifically, because it's actually supposed to go in opposite order. So I actually need to go for bottom up first. So for Shrek, you first. Yeah, I fucked that up. That's right. There we go.
Okay, bottom up. Well, there's no point in using acro defense because he's going before me. So, unless I stunned him with that headshot.
Yeah, it wasn't a headshot. It was just a
Okay.
flavor
It was a
effect, but
face-
you didn't
it was
get
a
like
face
4
shot,
skill
not a
die
headshot.
successes on him. Yeah.
Okay. So,
If you did, it probably would have just been dead. So.
Well, let's hope I'm lucky enough to get one more. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to tell you skills I have that I think I can use. And I'm going to ask if there's any options.
You have ratings points.
Yeah, do you have any rating points?
Yeah.
Can I? I'll take a. I have. I have spent my ratings points, and I didn't know how to recover them.
Conditions critical. So, yeah, they're awarded by GM. But now at this point as well, so you're under 6 HP, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're still gonna let everything go through for the last one. But because you're under 6 HP, a character you are in critical condition, which means you suffer major damage and are close to death. While a character has a critical condition, they receive the following penalties: -2 to strength and dex, -1 to concentration and cool, and may not move faster than their closing speed.
Cool. So, well, I did not get any ratings points for the past few sessions, so I don't have those. Anything I can do with detect or tactics?
What
or
do
athletics?
you? I mean, you can name off skills, but I need to know what you're gonna do with them. What you want to do.
I don't know. Use detect to like find an opening for an advantage.
I mean, at this point, you've both taken very heavy amounts of damage. So being an extensive fighter, it's like it's basically whoever lands the next hit wins.
Okay. Can I use streetwise to like blind him?
Shine a little mirror in his eyes.
Eye poke, baby.
Yeah.
I
mean,
mean,
he's probably gonna kill. He's going first, so he's probably gonna kill me. But if I live, can I do that?
We'll figure something out. I think it would probably still be just more like an unarmed attack. Would probably be the thing, and then
Okay, well, I got 2 of those, so
right.
I'll use one to make the other one easier.
All right. Okay. So Reggie.
Going the other way again.
No, this is actually no, for Shrek. Oh, Archer. Sorry.
I am going to say something.
Okay. Reggie.
I'll try to. I was trying to look up the ratings point things, but I will try to start broadcasting this so that at least someone's seeing craziness that's going down here.
Okay.
Someone can watch me die.
Well, implicate them.
Someone gets to watch me die besides the room.
Crimes or whatever.
Okay. So Sir Nigel's gonna attack. Ogre.
Can I do an if-then thing? Like, if I see for Shrek drop, I shoot Nigel?
No.
What you do is you say you're gonna shoot, and then your action gets interrupted if. Right?
Yeah, you do have the option to just cancel out your action.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
can basically just not do it and do an auxiliary action instead. That's always an option for you.
All right.
So
That's my
I think that's
plan.
what I would do too. I think if I can go back or not.
Okay, that's fine. So you're gonna shoot Nigel.
I'm gonna shoot Plantation War
Shoot
Crimes.
Plantation. All right.
She ain't got armor on, right?
She, from the look of her suit, that's all you can tell. And then Ogre, you're gonna do the same. You're gonna shoot Nigel if potential. Well, so here's the issue is that you go first, so you're gonna go before Nigel goes. That's the problem with that one. Archer can actually pull that off, but you're gonna act before Nigel does.
You can't wait.
He can't hold and make his and determine his action. I don't think. I think he could spend his I think he could spend his turn to reorder. Let me see. I can check the see if I can check actions quick. Break off. Let's see, defensive maneuver. Let's see. Combat rounds and actions. Move, charge, hand-to-hand combats. Shoot. In charge defensive maneuvers, resolving hand-to-hand attacks, range combat. Land sight, firing blind. Range attack modifiers, aim cover. Rate of fire, suppressive fire, resolving range attacks, grenades, no damage, firing at engaged targets. That could be important. Damage resistance, health and healing conditions. Yeah, it doesn't. I'll look up initiative quick and see what it says, but it doesn't say anything in any of the other. What were you gonna say, Perry?
Well, I was gonna say plan B is I could just shoot Pigman. But a lot of guards.
So initiative value, initiative bonus. Combatant with a particularly analyze the scene, quickly identifying what participants in combat likely to do and react by taking the first action at the opposite end of the spectrum. Combat with no initiative, equal or Dexicon added together. See combatants wants initiative determined. Test initiative value. Subsequent combat rounds. So initiative values remain in place for subsequent combat rounds, with combatants continuing to choose and resolve actions in the order until a significant change in the situation arises. Most commonly when a combatant is removed from combat as killed or flees, or when a new combatant joins the fight, at which point new initiative values will be determined at the start of the next combat round. Other occurrences can also prompt the GM to request initiative values to be recalculated. Automatically act last. If a rule permits a character to take an additional action, it's declared at the same time as it is performed, rather. Oh, so that's new. If any rule permits a character to take an additional action during a combat round, that action is declared at the same time as it is performed, rather than when declaring initiative. So we've been doing that wrong for 30 sessions. But it doesn't say anything about being able to hold actions or adjust.
Yeah.
There is a feat that I don't know if this logistically actually works in this instance, where target would have to attack somebody else.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing.
Whoever.
Just looking at the feats.
I would say that would be valid if you were literally threw yourself in front of them. If you're trying to get Nigel to attack somebody else, I would say that that's definitely viable.
Okay. Cool. Then on my turn, I'm going to port myself next to Nigel and use that feat.
What are you doing?
Okay.
I'm gonna port myself over, kind of like here-ish, and then use the come and get it feat, which means anyone who's any opponent who's declared an attack this turn has to attack me or close out attack me.
Okay. All right.
Then does that negate?
This just got crazy all at once.
Yeah.
All right. And you go first. So.
Okay.
This is totally a callback to Rauka getting killed in combat one-on-one.
Yep. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so that's a port. I needed a, you only need a 2 minus, even with the -1, I think I only need a 3 to succeed on that, so I succeed on that.
Okay. So Patch, you come up. All right. Yes. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. You go there. And for Shrek, you kind of like you're like looking up, like, you know, like
I'm having like my last thoughts go through,
yeah,
and
like you see like
I put the, and I just look over and just I can't really talk because my tongue got cut, and I'm just looking at him, just thinking as loud as I can in my head, "Potch, you fucking cunt!"
Yep.
okay.
So yeah, pour it over, and I'm just like, hey, fuckface, we already sent all of the information on your operation to Third Eye and Slay, so you've already lost.
All right. Ogre, you have technically initiative, and you tentatively had shooting Nigel as your action. So are you going to take that action?
No.
Okay. Nigel, like, grits his teeth. He doesn't even really seem to care so much about the issue. It's just the fact that you're there. He's like, I knew you little fuckers couldn't hold a deal. He swings at you.
No honor amongst thieves.
Cheap. He is gonna catch you in the face. You are going to take 8 damage.
Okay. Yeah.
And 1 armor damage. And he, after he does that, he comes down, or he, like, he swings through to you and then, like, follows through the motion, reaches down and grabs his vibro saber again, although his arm is still definitely fucked up. Reggie.
Computer roll.
Yep. Go ahead.
+9, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to turn it. You turn on the broadcast. The signal is somewhat weak, but it's still getting out. So like it's basically like broadcasting to like one of the Third Eye like people in the newsroom essentially. So like you turn that on, you know, and that's like the feed is going through to them at this point. Guards is still, you know, they were flat-footed. Pigman wasn't expecting it. Archer?
Yeah, Patch just popped in, huh?
Yep.
It's not good. This is gonna go south.
I haven't attacked him. I'm still following his rules. He's attacked me though.
That's true. Well, only because he had to. Well, I don't know that.
Do you have
I mean, you
kickstart?
didn't.
Do you have kickstart and arm breach, Patch?
Like we didn't actually attack him.
That's true. I'm going to abort mission and just move my closing speed.
Okay.
Over here.
Okay.
Just one space. Actually, I'll go here for the steps.
Okay.
It look.
All right. For Shrek, go ahead.
Okay, so this is like a -5 to everything. Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
can you even make enough to roll it?
I will say that the distraction and the fact that he's in critical, he loses his defensive maneuvering, so you don't get the penalties from that as well.
Okay, so -5, so I get a. It's a +3.
Mm-hmm.
+3 these.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, this
Oh,
guy.
shit.
That's a success, I believe.
Okay. You get your one success and your damage.
Fuck.
Can't luck a damage roll, but you do get another attack after this.
Fuck
So,
it.
yeah. So like Nigel like swings on Patch, like slashes into them, and then but he's just caught off guard. So you nail him again. And you have a second action.
This is gonna fail. A 9 doesn't succeed, does it?
No.
No.
No more luck to use.
Oh wait, I had a 3 luck. The last luck point.
One more.
Do it.
All right, come on, lucky meth head.
No.
That's a 9. That's not enough.
No.
That's booty.
All right.
He's gonna fucking kill me. Oh well, I tried. Honor serving. Bye bye.
All right. So top of the order. Starting at the bottom for Shrek. Technically, your first action. The second action, you can choose at the end. So.
Swinging wildly.
Yep. Yeah, so guard 4 is going to aim at Patch. So I gotta actually move these guys in here now. Let me see. Guard 4 is gonna aim at Patch. Archer?
He's gonna shoot.
Shoot who?
Chloras. No.
Plot twist! Ha ha!
Y'all fuckers got.
No, you're just putting her out of her misery. It's like, she's gonna get the pig man. Bam!
I'm gonna take a shot at Sir Nigel Stainful Man.
Alright, shoot Nigel.
He's no longer hatred, he's in critical condition. He's just Sir Nigel anger.
So guard 1 then is going to with that knowledge that they get from the declaring of the initiative orders, he is going to shoot Archer. Guard 3 is going to do the same.
Even though I haven't actually fired.
So the way that
My weapon.
initiative works in Slay is that by the higher in the initiative you get the knowledge of what the people are doing before you. That's why the declarations are public. So you know that, or they know that you're gonna go for your weapon and go to shoot. So they are going to be able to respond to that. But
if I cancel it, do they still?
They could still potentially try and shoot. Yeah, I mean, I would say yes. They would still have that. They would have the knowledge that you are going to attempt to shoot Nigel, but they would not have the knowledge that you're going to cancel that out and not do it.
Okay.
Seems weird.
I know it's not perfect.
Because if he's after them, then that doesn't make sense.
No, they go before him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Because so what initiative is in SLA is that when you have initiative, you get the action and you also get to respond to what other people are doing. So basically, if you have a low initiative, like you telegraph it more so people can react and respond to you. That's the way that the initiative order goes. But now you get to go with the knowledge of what everybody else is doing.
Which is clearly shoot a guard. Or something else, I guess.
Are you saying it's me?
Yeah, it's your act or your declaration. So what are you going to do in this round?
And I'm already broadcasting, right? I mean, there's nothing.
You put through the signal. Yeah, there's not much else you can do.
I don't know. It all just seems like weird to me that we're all just saying this is what we're. I don't know. I guess I would have to try to leadership again. I don't know.
Okay. Sir Nigel's got his fight. He's going to try and finish off for Shrek. Ogre?
I'm gonna move and shoot at Pigman.
Okay. And Patch?
I'm gonna heal up for Shrek.
Okay.
Well, I love you.
To heal. Yeah.
Okay. And plantation. Oh, I didn't have plantation in there. Plantation's gonna shoot Archer. Let me see where she is after Nigel.
Well,
and Pigman was kind of caught flat-footed between all this because his initiative was bad. So I'm gonna have him not go in this round.
Good. Sit there with your thumb up your ass, you fucking pig.
Okay. So Patch, go ahead first.
Okay. I need a. Okay, so I need at least 3. Fuck. It fails.
Fails?
Yeah, because of the -1.
Oh. So like fails. You don't. It's not like you lose the flux.
Yeah, the heal doesn't go off.
Oh shit. No luck.
Oh.
I can't use luck. I have flux.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Okay.
Evans don't get luck.
All right.
I'm dead.
I didn't do something for guard 2, but I'll skip him too. He's again just kind of caught off guard. We'll say for this one.
You guys are.
Let me see. All right. Plantation. So like again, it's just like everybody just kind of like Patches like, action was just kind of the catalyst for everybody. Just like everything just breaks to shit. Plantation like pulls out from behind her coat far jacket pistol. It's like almost like a two-handed pistol, and aims it at you, Archer, and fires. She's gonna miss. So like you're like getting ready to like level up. Were you shooting?
I'm like thinking about shooting, and she's like, "I heard that."
Yeah,
Fuck
I mean,
you.
well, like you're going for your gun, and she just beat you on the draw. But she like you just like there's like a like you kind of glance over and see this pistol, but then there's like a 17mm round goes like whizzing by you, and like just like or like actually probably hits the column like or the wall like in front of you, just like blows a chunk out of the wall. Like this is like a big fucking gun, like big small gun, I suppose. And Nigel's gonna take his swing.
And I'm dead.
He could miss.
Roll it.
what was you're not you don't have any or defensive bonuses or anything like that?
He'll get a -2.
Okay. Well, I mean, in any case, I mean,
He gets a -2.
He misses. He rolled the 2 on his to hit roll.
I didn't go.
Oh shit! Sorry, I'm sorry. I missed you in the order. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm moving up to here.
Okay.
Nope. What did I do? Okay.
And you shoot a pig man. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Give me your roll.
Oh, come on. How much luck? Oh, I wanted to use a feat too. Is it too late for that, or do I use that next?
Go ahead. You can use it. What were you gonna use?
All right. I was gonna use pure grit.
Which is fear. Okay. No problem.
Gets rid of fear, and I'm immune to fear effects for the rest of the round.
Okay,
or
no
for
problem.
The rest of the scene.
Okay. So
and so I'm botched that. I'm gonna use a luck. And re-roll that. I can roll the success die or all the dice or all those.
All the skill die.
Skill. Okay.
You can either roll the success die, re-roll the success die, or all of the skill die.
Success die. It's better, and
that is better.
+6.
Okay.
More in the harbor.
You are gonna hit him, but you're not gonna get any skill die successes on. No, 1 skill die success, so you'll get +1 damage on it.
All right. Give me 1 second.
RP, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Slugs add how much damage?
Slugs?
Yeah.
What gun is it?
Oh, the Stumpy.
Slugs, I think, add like a +1 in penetration. I looked up getting exploding slugs. That's why I remember this rule.
You have exploding ammo?
No.
Parry, I mean.
No, just the slugs.
Hang on. Gotta look up Dark Knight weapons.
Shotgun slugs, here they are.
Okay, you got it.
Adds +1 damage, -1 AD.
Okay. So you hit with 1 skill die success, so +2 damage then on top of the roll.
Oh, whoops. Typed it wrong.
Oof. All right, good shot. All right. So yeah, you fire over at him, and you catch him like off guard. Your shot like hits he has like a apron on, and it hits. And you don't see, or you it punches through, like it doesn't like blow a section away out of him. So you figure he's probably got some sort of armor on, but you definitely connect with him. And it kind of like rocks him and catches him by surprise. Reggie.
Yeah, I'm trying to leadership and
Go ahead.
motivate the team again and be like, yeah, we got this, guys. Been through worse. I think. At this point.
I don't have lips.
Make it. If I use leadership feat, does that count for this round, or does that?
If you use leadership, what?
The lead from the front, the feat.
What's that do?
It uses feat when leading others into dangerous or hostile situation. Character using this feat must lead blah blah blah. Any subsequent leadership roles are automatically passed with no roll required and considered to be an excellent success. And additionally, all those being led have a +2 to their cool.
Okay. I'll say that counts this round. So yeah, and what I would say for this one is that that cancels out the fear effects from that, so everybody loses that -1. Guard 1 is going to shoot at Archer.
And everyone also has a +2 to any cool
Yes.
related.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool related stuff. Sweet.
Yeah,
No,
+2 to your cool. Archer, you're gonna get hit for 4 damage, 1 armor damage from the first guard.
Alright, so I got PV7, right?
Okay, so then I think I think you still take a point. You take one HP, but it's just you don't get a wound. You don't get anything like that. It's just like 1 damage. Guard 3 is gonna fire. He is going to miss. Pigman's not going. Archer, go ahead.
We're gonna shoot at Nigel.
Okay, go ahead.
We're gonna fucking miss because loves me. And then I'm gonna move
Mine.
over here, away from the fucking hand cannon.
All right. Guard 4 was aiming at Patch, and then for Shrek.
Right. +2 to this.
All right.
Hell.
Swing 1, miss.
Swing number 2.
Swing 2, miss.
All right.
All right. Top of the order, starting off with for Shrek.
Swinging. I'm
Okay.
dead. He's basically
Free rolling.
he's basically dead already in his mind, so he's just swinging guys.
Guard 2 is going to shoot Ogre. Ogre.
I'm gonna shoot Nigel.
Shoot Nigel. So Nigel's going to attack for Shrek. Plantation is going to shoot at Ogre.
Sorry, buddy.
Reggie.
I mean, now that I can auto pass leaderships, would that give a bonus if I?
If you take the action again, then there would be other potential bonuses for. That says for the rest of the encounter, right? So that's just for the rest of the time.
Yes.
Okay. So if you want to do another leadership, you just get it. It's an exceptional success. There's no risk of failure, and you'd get the full effect for it. Guards 1 and 3 are going to continue to shoot Archer. Pigman's going to charge Ogre. Archer.
Gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot guard 2.
Okay. Shoot guard 2. Guard 4 is going to shoot Patch. And let's see. Oops. Want the other way around here. Let's see. Or yeah. There goes that. Shoot Ogre. Reggie. Plantation. Shoot Ogre. Sir Nigel's gonna attack for Shrek. You're gonna shoot Nigel. Patch.
I'm going to advanced heal for Shrek, and then move towards Plantation.
Okay. Okay. And you go first. So go ahead.
So lost the -1, so I just need a 2 succeed.
Got it that time.
Ooh.
So he gets 6 hit points and heals a wound.
Okay.
He gets to choose which wound he wants.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does that fix his arm?
I'll fix my arm.
Okay.
Alrighty.
moving.
Okay.
All right.
Guard 2 is gonna shoot Ogre. He is going to hit. No, he's gonna miss. Actually, that's only 10. Ogre, go ahead.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
So what's the bonus on that?
+6.
Okay. You hit with 2 skill die successes.
Okay.
All right. So you, what do you have? You have a shotgun?
And slugs.
Yeah. So you shoot Pigman, and then you turn.
Oh, no, I was shooting Nigel.
Yeah, I know. Previously, you shot Pigman.
Oh, okay, yeah,
And
yeah.
then you
Sorry,
turn.
sorry.
And again, like Nigel is just, he's just trying to put away his opponent. You turn, you fire, you hit him in the chest, you blast him off the table. Sir Nigel Hatred is dead.
Bye.
All right.
Sorry for Shrek. I'm not a contract killer.
But that was now on film and now has been broadcast.
Just a killer.
Plantation just screams in fury at what she just saw and fires at you. That is going to hit. You are going to take, let's see, that's 3 successes, 3 skill die. She's just going to go for the damage. She just wants you dead. You're going to take 16 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, you feel like a large round just punch through your armor, and go in and just hit you square in the chest.
I'm going for the pig.
And Sir Nigel is dead. Can I delete him off the turn tracker? Whoops. I think I might have just, but I think I accidentally got rid of somebody else too. Let's see.
With that,
It just
does
threw
the
everything
table
into
count
weird
as
chaos.
Sorry.
What's that? Well, okay, one at a time. What?
Does the table count as cover at all, or not?
Even still, she would have got you.
Yeah.
But you're not like ducking behind the table at this point, so I would say no. But if you were to move up to it, like if you were to move up to like here, you know, and fire, then yeah, I would say probably. Like I said, she still would have got you anyways. Reggie was 13. Hang on, I gotta just reorder some stuff here. Reggie, go ahead. So your leadership roll kicks through. Everybody else takes an additional +1 to all of their rolls for the remainder of the encounter, and that's going to max that out, Reg. You don't have anything else you can do on top of that. So, guard 3 is going to shoot Archer.
Why? I haven't done anything.
It's going to hit. You are going to take 11 damage.
Alright, so I take 4.
Yeah.
So.
And then I believe guard 1 is going to shoot you as well.
So tasty.
He's going to miss. Pigman.
Pig.
Pigman runs and like dives over the table at you, Ogre, and like tries to like diving punch you.
Oh, good.
With his fist. He is gonna hit. You are going to take, let's see, it's 3 successes. You are gonna take 14 damage.
What?
14 damage and a hit to the head. So that's a wound to the head, so you're gonna lose your initiative.
What do you hit me with?
Or no, 3. No. That was only 4 successes. He's got a mutilator fist on.
Oh, I was gonna say what the
Only
fuck?
3 successes, so no, he did the act. That was not 6 damage, so you did not take it to the head. But yeah, no, yeah, you see like he's got like Like you see the gauntlet of a mutilator fist, and he just like nails you in the face, and take three armor damage from that too.
Don't worry, bud. I got you.
Archer.
I hope you do, because I'm at
guard
1.
2, which is the wrong move, but that's okay. I already made it. Guard 2, eat my shit. That's plus a lot. That's 7, 8, and 8 plus 8.
Okay, that hits. That gets you 3 skill die successes.
So that's a burst with the AR.
Okay. So roll the extra damage.
I don't have the damage. Hang on.
Fenar. Fenar is 1d6 plus 3. Or 1d10 plus 3, sorry.
1d10 plus 3.
And then plus the burst. And then plus the extra skill die successes.
Burst is 1, right?
Were you doing burst fire, like rate of fire 3?
Yeah.
Plus 2 damage.
Alright,
and then for the 3 skill die successes, you can get plus 4 damage or hit a leg.
I'll take the damage. So plus 8 for the roll. 16 damage.
Okay. This is guard 2 you shot?
Guard 2.
Okay.
And I will move up the stairs some more.
Okay.
Move 1 forward so I can see kind of what's around the corner here.
Okay. Guard 4 is going to shoot at Patch. He is going to hit you. What's your PV on your armor, Patch?
10.
Okay. You take 1. You take 1 point, but the bullet doesn't punch through your armor. And then for Shrek, you swing wildly at the man who's no longer there.
Fuck.
Well, you can.
Oh, okay, I guess Ogre and die before I can kill the pig.
Can he cancel that and make a move or no?
He can move his closing speed. He could technically move his closing speed twice.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up my. I'm just gonna pick up my claymore and move.
So
here,
picking up your claymore, 1 action, moving your second auxiliary action. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
All right.
Love it.
Top of the order. So starting off with for Shrek.
Starting off with me, just gonna. I'm going to take that +2 and use it as melee defense, and just swing into the pigman 2 times.
Okay. Guard 4 is going to I'm just gonna shoot for Shrek.
I don't blame him.
Archer.
I'm going to shoot at guard. Man, seems like a waste to shoot the guards now when you got 2 big threats here. I'm gonna shoot at War Crimes. Can I get? I can see her, yeah. So I'm gonna take a shot at her.
Okay.
I like that sentence. I'm gonna shoot at War Crimes. Coming at you, Putin.
Pigman's gonna swing on Ogre again.
KGB has joined the chat.
Guards 1 and 3 are gonna continue their shots on Archer. Reggie.
I have
Cover me.
feedback from broadcasting this.
Are you?
Any way of knowing?
I mean, so you glance down at your phone and you look and you see that there's like the third eye logo and like a little like transmission signal has popped up above it, which was not there before.
Please cover me. Please.
I at least know that it's transmitting, but I have no way of knowing if there's going to be any response to it.
Correct. Yeah, there's no. It's doing its job.
Okay. Because I'm like,
all happening
Be a
in
pretty big.
real time, immediate second. Like Dark Finders are not going to come bursting in the door in the next 3 rounds if that's what you're asking. Like, it's going out there.
Okay. Yeah, that's a.
So what are you going to do?
It's gonna be a big deal that Sir Nigel Hatred was finally defeated. I can't. If I shoot at someone that's like right next to ally, that potentially can shoot the ally. Is that how that works?
If you don't get any skill, if you succeed on your success die and don't get any skill die successes, then you will shoot the other somebody else in the melee if there's multiple people.
Kill a guard or something. Don't shoot Pigman because you can kill Ogre.
Right, that's what I just asked. So yeah, that's what I just said. Guard 3, then I guess. I'll
Okay.
Shoot it.
Okay. Plantation. I mean, she's just enraged. She's gonna shoot Patch because you're the only. It's the only option she has right now. Sir Nigel's dead. Ogre.
I'm shooting Pigman.
Okay. If you're shooting him with a shotgun in melee combat, that is going to be some pretty heavy penalties, I think.
Oh.
Like a pistol, you can, but hang on a second.
Can I?
Let me double check. Maybe not. I don't know.
You need to break off before you can shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I gotta break off then.
Wouldn't that also be for war crimes too, or no?
She has a pistol.
Oh, you can shoot a pistol.
I haven't attacked her. I'm in melee range with her, but we're not in hand-to-hand combat because I haven't punched her basically. Because I was just looking up, but I don't have any punching, fighting, hand-to-hand skills. Otherwise, that was my original plan, and then I realized I could fail that, and it'd be really bad.
So, Ogre, what are you going to do? You're going to break off?
Yeah.
Okay. That does drop you to the bottom of the initiative as well.
Okay.
Guard 2 is going to shoot Ogre. Patch.
I think I'm going to move closer to my boy for Shrek and try to heal him again.
Okay. So go ahead. That's your move.
Hey, that's a success.
Okay.
So 6 health and a wound gone.
Well, that heals one half the Glasgow smile.
So do you have to move? You have to touch him
Yeah.
to do that, right? So you're
No,
there.
I know. I got to be within 2 meters.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna go there.
Gotcha. Ogre. Break off.
I got excited about rolling dice. I forgot about the physically moving.
My closing.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Let's see. All right. So. Guard 2 is going to attempt to take a shot at you, Ogre. You're moving, so it's gonna be a little harder for him. He is going to miss. Plantation is going to shoot Patch. Yeah, I mean, that's what she said. So, so she turns the far jacket in your direction. She fires. She is gonna hit, but it is not gonna get through because she rolled really bad on her damage. Well, actually, no, that's not true because she got the skill die successes. So 3 skill die successes. So 9 plus 4, so 13 damage total.
Through or 13. Okay.
And then 1 armor damage. Reggie, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm shooting at things.
Yes, Reggie, kill someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Click triggers like
Make me
everyone.
proud.
That's the gravity of the situation right there.
Oh, I actually, that's a +3, so.
You
Yeah,
hit with one
buddy.
skill die success, so go ahead and roll your damage +1.
Why don't you look at that?
Someone remind me how to even
Are
do
you
that,
using
'cause
your
I've
pistol?
Let's get it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Were you firing single shot or burst?
First, I guess.
So 1d10 +1. And you use up 3 ammo in your clip.
Nice.
Look at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's that on? Which guy is that on?
Guard 3.
Guard 3.
Yep.
It's not horrible.
I mean, it's probably about as good as she's. Wait, does she get skill die damage or no?
An assault with
That
deadly
was
weapon.
that was with the skill die counted, including yeah. Guard 3 is going to shoot at Archer. I'm going to give him a negative because he's firing through like a bunch of people and shit, so and around stuff. So I'm going to give you light cover, which will give you.
I am technically above him a little, right?
Yeah, a little bit. So yeah, no, he's
Not really,
gonna.
I guess
He's gonna miss.
You-
Guard 1's
It's
gonna
over
fire.
me, and I have the high ground.
Guard 1's gonna fire. He is gonna hit. He is going to deal 8 damage and 180.
Alright, so I take 1 and 1.
Yep.
That guy. So I had 3 armor damage. I don't know what the 7. I gotta hang on. Power cell, is it? That's my go.
No. Pigman. Yeah, Pigman loses. It is your go actually. Yeah, go ahead.
So this is going at P dubs.
Okay.
+8 with Sabrina's bonus.
Okay, that is going to hit for 2 successes.
So that's plus burst +2, and then 2 additional. So that's +8.
Yes.
Okay. 17.
Okay.
I would like to hit her in the gooch, please.
All right. So you again, Plantation's so focused on the other people, she's just not paying attention to you at all. You level up your gun. Which gun are you using again?
I have a AR.
If an AR. Yeah,
He gave
you.
me.
Yeah, you level up the weapon that she gives. You put a burst into her chest, and she slumps back against the chair, dead. So Plantation War Crimes is down. Guard 4.
All right, let's leave.
Nah, I missed my fight with the goat. Now I'm a pig.
I'm gonna fuck that little pig.
Guard 4 is going to shoot at Shrek. I'm gonna give him a -1 for light cover as well.
I have a melee defense of 2.
That doesn't count for shooting against or for gunshots.
I'm on rush.
I still don't think that counts for gunshots.
No, he's gonna cut the bullets out of the air.
He misses.
I've watched The
Pain
Matrix.
in the ass.
He misses you anyways. You're fine. All right. So top of the round. I gotta reorder the stuff here. All right, for Shrek.
I didn't do my turn yet.
Sorry, yours were swinging on Pigman. So go ahead. Yep, my bad.
Okay, +8 to these.
Yep. Okay. Okay, that one hits for 3 successes.
Okay.
So that's +4 damage, or you can hit a leg.
He's
I'm
killing
hitting
him
the
on
leg.
a lot of blood.
I just want Patch to pick up that fucking cannon and start blasting like Danny DeVito.
12 to the leg, and I'm gonna swing again.
Sweep the leg.
Yeah, sweep.
Yeah, sweeping the leg.
Well, no. So are you hitting? Are you shooting his leg, or are you just dealing the extra damage? Or are you hitting his leg?
I want to take his leg.
So that's no, so you don't get any extra damage for that.
Okay.
It's either or. You either get the extra damage or you hit his leg.
I'm cutting his leg off because it's the pig man. He's a piece of shit and needs to suffer.
So you subtract 4 from that.
Yeah, so he takes 8 damage, wound a leg.
Okay.
For Shrek. And then you got to say, I call that a pork chop.
You're
No?
going.
Okay.
Lose your initiative.
Okay.
Fuck you. It's terrible. Let's see. Health and healing, hit points, wounds.
Feel feeling more equal now, Animal Farm.
Hit the leg.
See?
Randomize which leg is hit. A hit to the leg inflicts damage as normal. In addition, if the attack causes the target to lose at least 2 hit points, which it does, they receive a wound. And suffer the following penalties until that one is healed. May only move their closing speed. -2 modifier to all strength and dex related skill rolls that would require them to stand or use their legs. If both legs are wounded, the target gains the immobile condition and may not perform any actions that would require the use of them. So.
Okay, so you have to roll to see if it's one leg, the other leg, or both.
No, it's either one or the other. But if you manage to wound the other leg, then one is left to his right. You get the right leg.
Okay. Is the other leg wounded or?
No, that was the first. That was the first. Well, he got hit in the chest too, and then you get your second attack.
I rolled it. It missed.
Okay.
Unless a 9 is enough to hit for some reason.
Okay. It is not. Gar. All right. So top of the order. For Shrek, what are you gonna do? Just swinging on him.
Swinging on him with no defense.
Okay. Guard 4 is going to shoot for Shrek. Archer.
Man, I don't have a clear shot on the pig man.
You'll be shooting through cover.
I'm gonna...
No, you know what? You're on the stairs. Well, you're still firing in a melee, but you don't have any negatives.
Hit Clarissa. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna hit Guard.
Tied down to the table, so.
I would say, you'd only really have the risk of hitting for Shrek.
I don't.
I just realized Clarissa's probably high as shit because my blood just got all over her.
He's not having a cool
crippling UV addiction, but she's alive.
Straight up, not having a good time.
None of us have went to like free her at all because it's just too dangerous.
I mean, what time have we had?
Yeah.
She's just sitting there tied, covered in blood.
So Archer, what do you? What do you do?
Try to take out guard number 2.
All right. Pigman is gonna swing on for Shrek.
Fuck yeah.
Guard 1 and 3 are gonna continue their fire on you, Archer. Reggie.
I could just shoot at the same guy.
Shoot guard 3. You do get a +1 if you've already hit them. So. Ogre.
Guard 4 up to?
Guard 4 is still shooting.
Will I be in cover if I?
Guard 4 is shooting it for Shrek. So if you take a step back to like here, you'll be in from the 2 on the left, and guard 3 would be the only one that you wouldn't be in cover from.
Okay, so I'm gonna move and shoot at guard 2, I think.
Okay. Okay, guard 2 is gonna return fire on you. And then Patch.
Advanced heal for Shrek and then move towards plantation. Like, can I see her pistol? Is it still in her hand?
She dropped it, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then I'm gonna move towards her because I like the idea of me picking up her gun.
All right.
It looks cool.
I mean, then you get to fire it at things, which is great.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and make.
I've got a gun.
Don't you have a blitzer?
Hers is probably better than what I have. I used to have a blitzer, not anymore.
Oh.
I mean, look at the hole in the wall.
Go ahead and make your roll. Go ahead and make your roll for the heal.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm full.
6 in wound. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were like a hit point bag, but okay.
Well, you've healed him up so much at this point.
That is true.
I am 100%.
All right, guard 2 is gonna fire on Ogre. He is going to hit. He is going to deal. You got lucky. Yeah, minimum damage. Yeah, he is. He's gonna hit. He's gonna deal 4 damage.
Well, I have 1 hit point, so that's still enough to put me down.
Yeah, yeah. So that's still enough. Let me just double check that just to be safe. Armor. Let me see. Damage, armor. Let's see. Here it is. No, actually, I'm wrong.
Is there a
If the armor's PV reduces the damage to 0 or less, then the attack has been stopped entirely, and the target does not lose any hit points.
Sweet. I'm taking 2 hit points back.
Yeah, go ahead. That's the old. That's old SLA. I was thinking of with the bruising. So yeah, it doesn't get through the armor. Reggie.
Okay. Oh, that's 4. So
Miss.
Almost.
Guard 3 is gonna shoot. Guard 3 is gonna miss. Guard 1 is gonna shoot. Guard 1 is gonna miss. Pigman is going to swing on for Shrek.
Hit me, you fat fuck.
He is gonna hit. He is going to deal 6 damage to you.
I take 3.
Actually, no,
Thank you,
hang on,
Skip.
yeah.
There may have another.
Hang on a second. Actually, yeah, that's 4, yeah, because he rolled a 1 there, yeah. And 3, yeah, you don't have any armor, so that's fine. Archer. What's the bonus?
I'm muted. +8, sorry.
+8. So that's a success and 3 successes. Go ahead and roll your damage. Are you going to do the extra damage?
Yeah, so is that 10?
Well, it's 10 what?
Extra?
Well,
I got...
+4 from the 3 extra or from the 3 successes.
Okay, so it's 8.
Yeah.
I take your 16 then.
Okay. Yeah, you shoot him up. He did. Guard 4 is going to shoot.
Just gotta make sure I don't go over.
Guard 4 is going to hit. He is going to get 3 successes. Who is he shooting at? He was shooting at for Shrek. But, again, damage was crap. So, take 6 damage for Shrek. So another 3.
I no sell it.
All right. And for Shrek, go ahead.
Alright, +10 to these.
Okay.
For Shrek,
13 enough?
Okay.
Is that like
Yep.
3 health and then the Undertaker gets up and just kills everyone?
All right. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Skill die successes. Do I have?
Yeah.
I have
3.
1, right?
No, you got 3 successes.
Okay, so it's +3 damage.
Plus 4 damage.
17.
Okay.
That's just damage.
Yep.
Not taking body parts.
Okay.
All right, and then, yeah.
Is that your second hit roll? Okay, so that's gonna hit again. For 3 successes.
A Piggy Wiggy getting got.
Another 12.
Okay.
Oh, he's got armor though.
Yeah, I imagine he's still up.
Yep, he's still up. And then Ogre.
Okay, do I lose my target now that 2 is dead?
Yes.
Okay, so I take a step back into cover.
Okay. And top of the order, Ogre, your go or your declaration.
I'm actually gonna hit myself with a dose of kickstart.
Okay.
Yeah, do the drugs. Do the
So in
drugs.
like 3 months, you might get what
Shrek.
you ordered.
For Shrek.
I'm carving this ham.
All right. Guard
Going whole
4.
hog.
Guard 4 is gonna shoot for Shrek. Archer.
Guards 1 and 3 are taking pot shots at me, right?
Yep.
I guess I'll take a shot at guard number 3.
Okay. Pigman's gonna swing on for Shrek. Guard 1 is gonna change to shooting for Shrek. Guard 3 is gonna continue to shoot at you because you're shooting at him. Reggie?
I lose my bonus. No, because I missed.
Correct. Yes.
I'm 3. Yeah. If I shoot at 3, I would be shooting before Archer. If for somehow I'm actually successful, Archer didn't get to do anything.
If you killed him. Yeah.
I'm totally fine with that. For what it's worth.
Can I see number 1 or?
I think so.
That also means he doesn't shoot at anyone else.
Yes, you can, but he would be under what would be considered heavy cover from the angle you're at, so it'd be a -2 to hit him.
So I'll just shoot at 3 again then.
Okay. Guard 2 is dead.
Down.
Patch.
I'm gonna grab that gun that Plantation War Crimes has just to see what it is.
Okay.
And then yeah, I'll probably move back toward. No, I'm gonna stay up there. That's a pretty cool place.
Okay, so that's gonna be your action. You do that. Reggie, go ahead, take your shot.
What type of gun was that, by the way?
It's a Fen Far jacket.
Okay.
091 Far jacket.
Oh, I have the. Hang on. I got you. Put it in here.
Reggie, you miss. Guard 3 is gonna fire. Guard 3 is gonna miss. Guard 1 is gonna fire. You know what? These guys are they're gonna get a little bit more tactically smart here at least. This guard's gonna move here and get to cover. This one's gonna move here. And guard 1 is gonna shoot. And he is gonna hit Archer for 10 damage. No, 12 damage. 3 successes. 8 damage. 1 armor damage. Archer, you go. Are you muted, Bill?
Oh, sorry. Am I up?
Yeah.
I went to get a glass of water. I'm sorry.
Oh, you took 12 damage.
Oh. Did I? For real?
Yeah.
I go to 9.
You got shot by the guard.
Which guard? Number 3?
One shot you.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Or no, wait, hang
3.
on. Yeah. Oh no. Sorry, I'm sorry. You don't take it. Guard 1 had announced he was shooting for Shrek, so for Shrek you take 12 damage, so 6.
Okay.
Oh,
And then Archer, you go.
I'm gonna shoot at 3.
Okay. -1, he is in light cover now.
Okay. Plus 7.
Okay. You're gonna hit. You're gonna get 2 skill die successes.
12 damage.
You added in the +2 from the 2 successes.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Guard 4 is gonna.
Well, I'm gonna make a movement also.
Okay. Guard 4 is gonna take a shot at for Shrek. He's gonna miss. For Shrek, go ahead.
Does he hit his buddy?
No, he you only hit your buddy if you succeed on the success die, but you do not get any skill die successes.
Damn it. Okay. All right. Well, my turn. Auxiliary action, hit myself kickstart, and then swing on And then carve the ham.
Okay, go ahead.
Hashtag carve the ham.
12?
Yeah, 12 will hit.
All right, and 2 success dice, so that's +2 damage.
Yes.
16.
So yeah, you bring the sword down, you cut him straight through the chest, and Pigman is no more.
Secondary action to just cleave off the fist arm.
Sure, no problem. And Ogre, you pop your
Okay.
kickstart.
Yes, I do.
Do you have like a Bupa system or anything like that?
No.
Okay, so you just gotta do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
All right. Top of the round, Patch, or no, not Patch for Shrek. Ogre.
Ogre.
Ogre. Ogre.
I'm going to take a shot at 3.
I dare say it's time for diplomacy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I
No, not for me. It is.
I mean,
No, not for you.
yeah.
Not for me.
I was gonna give it a shot, but I mean,
Yeah, just
Yeah.
remind them that they're now unemployed.
Yeah.
Like nobody is paying for them to shoot at us anymore.
All right.
Not only that, but they about to die.
For Shrek.
Well, I'm on a drug blood-fueled rampage, so I'm going to move up to guard 3 and beat him with Pigman's fist arm.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay, no. All right. Guard 4 is still alive. Guard 4 is going to continue to shoot on for Shrek. Archer.
Let's continue with guard 3.
Okay. Pigman is dead. Guard 1 is going to shoot for Shrek. Guard 3 is going to continue to return fire at you. Actually, yeah. I mean, he's going to shoot for Shrek too, if he knows for Shrek's coming for him.
Shrek 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Waka waka. Reggie.
Witty swooty, coming for the
I mean,
booty.
I will make my attempt at whether it's diplomacy or persuasion of saying, you know, your bosses are dead. Like, give it up.
Oh, yeah, now's the time to drop them, boys.
Okay. And Patch.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire the far jacket at 4.
The 4 jacket.
You do. I will say if they're continuing to be fired upon, it will make diplomacy more difficult.
Well, I fire before she diplomacy.
Sure, but it's still gonna.
Oh
be...
yeah, then I guess I'll just wait for Reggie. Then I'll just move closer to for Shrek for healing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, just to give Reggie an easier time.
Yeah.
I see that Reggie's clearing his throat. And from across the room, I notice Reggie is about to say something.
All right.
I make a big deal out of going.
Well, so if we were looking to like justify this in game, it's basically like Reggie, like, all right, like he's starting to kind of call out already,
yeah.
so you recognize that, All right, Reggie, go ahead and say give me your best bird diplomacy.
Hey guys, put it this way: your bosses are dead. What do you have to keep fighting for? You can leave this situation alive, and we can, we can.
All right, give me your diplomacy check.
Sad there's no good gifts for bird diplomacy.
It is a +9.
Plus 10? Okay. So yeah, you say that, and then, you know, like, guard 4 calls out. He's like, you're gonna let us go? So with that in mind, you call that out. Guards 1 and 3 do not fire. Archer. You're muted, Bill. Well, Bill's dead.
But there we go. I accidentally unplugged my thing and it screwed me up. I keep my gun trained on 3, and I just move 2.
Okay. 4 does not fire. Ogre.
I aim.
All right. For Shrek, you hold the fisting.
I take the severed arm out of the fist, just looking at guard 3, and then just toss it to him and say, "You need a hand, lad?"
All right. So if nobody is gonna break the ceasefire, 1, 3, and 4 are basically just gonna kind of like keep their guns at the ready, but start to move towards the exit. Are you gonna let them go?
I'm going to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our fight wasn't with them as
Uh,
much as with the others.
Okay. So they leave, and you're left amidst the middle of all of the chaos. The drone still.
Let Clarissa go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rip open the rope holding
Cuffs,
Clarissa.
yeah. Yeah, she is like drenched in blood, like head to toe.
Did you get the footage? She asks.
No, I mean, she's still like, she's pretty like, you know, like out of it just in general.
Oh. Okay.
But
Like,
you were,
first time we saved her, she's like, "Thanks."
yeah.
Now she's like horrified.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you kind of like you go through the like you know like you get through that and you like do some looking around the place. You find like the other like 3 like maids that were there too. They're relatively unharmed. So you're able to get them out as well. And as you're kind of going through and doing this, like a squad of
So, can I go back for a second?
Mhm. Yeah, what's up?
The first thing I would do was brain both of these motherfuckers so they can't LAD back to life.
Oh, he wouldn't have that. Well, he might have an LED, but yeah, that's fine.
I mean,
yeah.
they're rich, so I can only
Sure.
guess. And
Sure.
I take Plantation War Crimes fancy lighter.
All right, fair enough.
I totally have Pigman's head.
Yeah. So at that point, like you or like as you're going through that, and actually, I mean, it makes sense that they would pick up the red. The townies come in through like guns, like they're like responding to a red, like they're coming through, like looking to like assist, but then they come in and they like see that it's taken care of. They drop down, and then I gotta look up the townies again. Here we go. Surin Moral, like kind of comes up and he's like the wraith, the wraith from the group. He's like, "Well, I'll be goddamned." I mean, just kind of like looks around. Rayana and Amon come through. Mega Bones like, squad kill Nigel Hatred. And Bomb Angel's like, "And what the fuck do we have here?" And then she kind of goes over to Pigman, and then she's like,
I'm holding his head under my arm like a football.
He's
and then
tucked it.
and then she looks up at you, like you guys, or looks around, and is like, "Well, son of a bitch, huh?" Amon kind of like goes into his radio. It's like, Amanda Mart Central, situation under control. The
I am drinking any booze that is in this room.
the skin trade ops have been neutralized. They like looks up user. It's like, have you cleared the place already?
Yeah.
All right. It's like
Right.
yeah, it's like set in shiver units for full investigation. It's like backup squad for canvassing and recovery of evidence. He's like he's like building is clear. So Megabone's like kind of like looks over everything. He's like, Megabone's impressed.
Doesn't get us our job back though.
The Shrek cat feel face.
Surin's Bomb Angel's like, I don't know about that. She looks around. She's like, this is a pretty big deal, and Third Eye broadcasting this out. She's like, yeah, who knows? She's like, let's get the medics. Let's get you to some medics. That kickstart and shit's gonna wear off. So they get you up and out. More like this becomes a fucking circus very quickly. Like media rushes it. In which case, like Clarissa kind of gets herself kind of as cleaned up as she can, but is still completely fucking covered in blood, and kind of like leads the reporting on it. And
oh my God, yes.
More operatives come in, like, you know, Slay Industries representatives come through, like, everybody kind of piles into here. You get kind of ushered out. You get brought back to Mort Central, where some medics, like, look on at you. When you went in, they kind of confiscated your weapons and your armor, but they're, like, treating you. So as you're kind of going through, you're all getting kind of patched and fixed up together. So if you want to like have any like discussions or anything like that, then you know, feel free.
I'm eating. I'm eating pints of ice cream.
Really sad. I lost my bird armor again. I was so
A what?
No. So you're because your Bastion armor was was contraband. Yeah. So yeah, you definitely would have lost all that.
The roller coaster of emotions with my bird armor.
I want that bloody fist back.
And I didn't, and I had it, and then I don't.
Let me
I want that mutilated fist back.
Yeah, I bought him the freaking gash fist. That's his. I guess it's contraband still because it's not.
And
I retract my armor.
I mean, we had purchased some armor and weapons and things on our own, but yeah, the bird armor was theirs.
I mean, anything that was like Slay issued or anything, or that was like Dark Knight issued, they would have taken. They probably, again, it's probably they still would have. They probably would have, you know, like more or less confiscated all of your stuff because again, it's like it would probably be considered contraband at this point.
We are still technically civilians.
I'm like, this is our biggest win for Slay, and we ain't getting shit for it. Like, except I got this cool lighter.
I mean,
They confiscated your cool lighter.
Ah,
just
fuck
took
me.
down this huge
That's why I'm
crowd
eating as much.
organization.
That's
Go
why
back
I'm
to my
eating as much
crappy
hospital
Flippo
food as I
lighter.
can.
Janky Clippo lighter is lighting my cigarettes in the ambil lamps.
All right, so like after you kind of get yourselves patched up, they kind of bring you into like back into like one of their interrogation rooms, but they don't split you up. You're all together. You're not like cuffed or anything. And then after a little while, a Wraithen woman comes back in who you recognize as Kalia, the woman you talked to during the Tic Tic Tommy bombing incident. And she's like holding like a dossier, like a folder, and she's like, "Well, this is certainly not the way I'd expect seeing all of you again."
You know, at this point, I'm not. You know, at this point, I have like well outlived expectations, so every day is a win.
Every day is a blessing for Shrek.
She's like, "Well, she's like, I've looked through your files extensively, and you've had quite a journey in the last year." She says, you're on the verge of being executed, removed from the company, and now you're back here.
I killed a dinosaur.
He did kill a dinosaur. Can confirm.
It's like, yeah, you've killed a lot of things in the past year. Some good, some not so good. She's like, but the takedown, the exposure of Sir Nigel Hatred's involvement in the skin trade, as well as the takedown of Sir Nigel Hatred, his sister, and Pigman, who we've been trying to get for 40 years. We cannot overlook that. She says, there's great deliberation on what should be done in regards to the 5 of you. She says, Ogre, you were always in solid standing. However, you forfeited your SLA badge effectively to take part in Project Trojan. Your credentials have been reinstated unquestionably. So you are returned to active duty as an official SLA operative with your full prior credentials. So this is for the 4 of you. She opens up the dossier and throws 4 SCL cards under the table, all at SCL 10, with all of your previous identification credentials, things like that on there, but just at the bottom SCL. She says, welcome back.
What was the bounty on Pigman?
That's mine.
She says, we'll work out the details and logistics of rewards, bounties, hunter sheets. We're still figuring that all out, honestly. But we'll make sure that it's transferred into your accounts. We'll provide you with your previous starting package, weapons and equipment, and then the money you'll get from the bounties should allow you to be more equipped than the regular squad first out of Mania at this SCL, so that should help you advance up the ladder a little bit more quickly.
Aye.
It's like,
I get my pistol back. I spent a lot of money on my pistol.
Aja.
Can I have all Red Cap's money?
She's like, your confiscated weapons and equipment have been set aside. We'll discuss the logistics of returning those to you. Of course, if it's anything that's considered non-SLA issue, we can't give that back to you. But if it was something that's carried by a SLA operative, then we can consider returning it. This is unfortunately the armor we wouldn't be able to. It's been modified to the point where it wouldn't be reusable.
I'm not getting Pigman's fist.
It's like, unfortunately, no, that's going to need to go to evidence.
Fucking museum.
Perhaps. She says, in addition, we've also made rearrangements for housing. Not necessarily in the previous places you were before, but in similar locations. We'll be getting you set up with that information as well, so you'll all have your own homes again.
Which is a relief to only Sabrina's character.
Oh my god.
I thought I still had
She
it.
still had it. She was paying for it the whole time.
We've been living there.
Yeah. No, but Shrek's been staying with that.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's you two then. Me and
Just
for
Shrek
Shrek have
won't
been
be stealing my food anymore, which is positive.
right. I'm like,
After
oh, okay.
Shrek goes to your place to steal food.
Yeah.
Because
He
Patch
probably still will. But...
Patch buys just stuff and labels everything.
Yeah. First Shrek sneaks out at night to Reggie's apartment and steals his birdseed.
Yeah.
For sure, Patch draws a line in Sharpie on the milk bottle every night before.
Yeah.
So
So Patch fills it with water, or for sure fills it back up
Exactly.
with water.
So Kalia says she's like, well, you'll have a lot to do in the next couple days, and you're still probably going to be recuperating from your fight. So we'll have other operatives get in touch with you, probably some follow-up investigation on the hatred case, and just getting you back to operating order again. She says, good work, I guess. She says, but welcome back. And go ahead.
Can I make a request?
You can make a request.
Since townies were on a red, and they probably are gonna get paid for it, I would politely request that each of us receive a voucher for the pit of 50 credits to enjoy a relaxing evening.
She smiles. She's like, I think that the Pigman bounty will be able to advance you enough on that. So, or we'll cover that so we can advance you the creds.
Okay.
Okay. She's like, we'll be in touch, and she goes and leaves the room. So yeah, you're left kind of back in the investigation room, looking at your brand new SCL cards, your credentials restored, your good name returns with Slay Industry after a long and winding road, and guys, that's it. Game over.
That's fair.
That was awesome.
That's fair.
That
So
last fight was clutch.
scary.
That was good one, Paul. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you for dealing with all our
I've
bullshit.
never done so much indexing of a rule book to try to figure out what can I do.
Any questions? Anything you're looking to have answered about this, the campaign, anything in general?
I would have to consult my extensive notes to
Okay.
see if there's any questions.
Yeah, you
ahead,
can always
but-
follow up later on. I will throw in a couple things that you could have done. Number one, if you had reached out to Tig, Tig definitely would have helped you in this in some way. She would have wanted revenge on Nigel bad. So you definitely could have worked something out with her. Additionally, and this was like long shot, not like don't kick yourselves for not necessarily coming across this, but had you investigated the possibility that any of the Midnight Cowls may have gone missing, you would have found, if you would have gone back and talked to them, you would have found out that one of the three maids that you came across was a member of the Midnight Cowls. Had you gone to Sophie, the leader of the Midnight Cowls, the Thresher pilot, she would have helped you as well. Again, that was...
I brought that up at one point, I believe, but then it didn't go anywhere.
Right, but I mean,
tried to kill me last time.
it would have been tense. It would have been tough. There would have been some shit. Like there would have been some diplomacy that you would have had to go. Like, again, I don't like. That's not like oh, duh, you missed it. Like that was like a way the fuck out there option, but that would have potentially worked for you as well.
Yeah, I remember saying like, well, because we were talking about recruiting.
Yep,
like,
you definitely brought that up at one point.
And I said like, oh, well, we know a gang of females. Like, we could, go talk to them.
Yep.
But...
Yeah, you would have
had a gunfight with.
You would have found that a couple of them have gone missing recently, and they didn't know how or why. They would have helped the investigation, and again, Sophie would have taken up for her team, her kids, essentially. So, any other curiosities, questions, anything like that?
Conifer still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. He's still alive. He would have made it back to Mort. He would have been. Actually, hang on. What do you mean? He's definitely still alive. He's definitely still alive. He would have made it back to Mort. He's probably back on Mort now at this point.
Awesome.
But yeah, he's definitely he's definitely alive.
Okay. Cool. What else? What else? Like everything kind of got wrapped up.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, there wasn't a lot of extra loose ends, but
yeah.
What's next?
Rest.
Paul needs a break.
Paul needs a break. I am considering what to do in the follow-up. The two front runners right now are either Star Trek Adventures, because I have the books for those, and I just spent a no, not Starfinder. Although I like Starfinder, but I have the digital stuff. I have the digital stuff for Star Trek Adventures, and I've always kind of wanted to try that. And I just spent a week just fucking gorging on Star Trek stuff, so I'm kind of got inspiration for that. Additionally, I do have the digital copy of the Avatar RPG at this point too. So that might be a possibility. That might so that might be a possibility as well. I have a billion things for D&D. D&D would be the easiest thing for me to do, but I'm already doing one D&D game. I don't know if I want to run a second. Or hey, if any of y'all want to run some shit.
I have a really good idea that you're not going to expect me to mention.
What?
I'm just going to let you guess.
Is it the end, Bill? Because I'm not playing the end. Ever again, I'm not running the end. I've ran the end for 3 fucking years.
I don't know what I like to play.
No.
Nobody likes it, so.
What do you like to play? What do you like to play?
My Humblewood game that nobody likes.
I like Humblewood a lot. I love my raccoon, dude.
What's Humblewood?
Humblewood is a D&D game, but it's you're basically all like animals. Like you're all woodland creatures.
You're all talking Disney animals.
We didn't get to finish it, and it was really sad.
I know. I love that game.
There was still some plot twists and stuff that we didn't even get to in that.
Well, I mean, if you want to pick that up, I like that game. I would definitely play that game.
I would like to run that again.
I would go back to old. What was it? Was it just Bumbelow?
Bumbelow.
Right.
Yeah.
Can I be a capybara?
I don't think capybara's
No.
not. I was a raccoon.
Yeah.
There's raccoons, hedgehogs, birds, all different species of birds.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. No, like I said.
Friday or Sunday.
Could be a bird.
Sweet.
Simon.
Yeah. See, you got to be a bird anyways. So.
Yeah.
I mean, not much of a bird guy. I'm more of a mammal dude. Maybe a possum. Possums are a thing.
You can be a squirrel, I think.
Ooh, squirrel.
My friend got bunnies and burrows, and
Moose or a
we
deer.
were like,
Wait a minute. No. I know my spirit animal. I will be a bunny.
Let's see. I'm very surprised no one died in that fight. It came down to a few bad rolls that were.
Drugs are broken.
Was that?
Drugs are broken.
I mean, drugs are a pain in the ass in that, I probably should have kept more of a track on them in terms of, your addiction and things like that. But that's just fucking boring, whatever. And again, you were very, very close to being killed, so,
Yeah.
And again, if you talk Nigel out of his armor, if you didn't talk Nigel out of his armor, he was going to recover 3 hit points a round, and he had PV10 armor, you would have.
Yeah, that was.
Oh.
That
was clutch by Barry, though.
Yeah. Armor can regenerate you?
No,
That's a thing?
in order to kind of make the fight a little bit more interesting, and to kind of reflect, because there's no rules for contract killers. like as far as like how like to make them like special or whatever. So I kind of just came up with some on my own, and the regenerating was just what did I call it? I called it self-medicating. He'll inject a kickstart every round he's injured. So he would just regenerate 3. He had like 10 charges in his Castus, but he would have just regenerated 3 in a wound every round. He also had the fear rating of 4. Defensive master, as long as Sir Nigel is holding his Feather Point Rapier, he may act defensively for his full melee bonus and still use those melee ranks when attacking. Riposte, if a melee attack fails against Sir Nigel Hatred and he is acting defensively, he gets a free attack against the character who failed the attack.
So basically, for Shrek retires a legend.
I mean,
we just got him on
you
TV.
didn't kill him. You didn't kill him. He got shot in the back.
I didn't kill him, but I clearly traded blows with him. And then I turned around and murdered the pig man.
Sure. Yeah. Again, like I said, you were smart and you were able to goad him out of his armor. But, I mean, an unarmored human against an unarmored father, and he probably still would... He would have still killed you had Patch Knight intervened. He definitely would have killed you.
Oh, yeah.
But still, no, you're definitely gonna be like fucking well known. Like again, probably if we were to continue this game on, like there would probably be some sponsorships in your guys' fucking future and shit. Like that is like you're gonna be, and especially like with saving Clarissa's life. Although technically you kind of put her life in danger by killing Laszlo while she was in the jaws of the fucking lion.
You can't save her when she's hanging out at home.
So
save her from boredom.
But I think overall she probably would be following you guys if nothing else. So you probably would get more steady media coverage at this point.
Now she must have a huge promotion after that.
I mean, she's definitely going to be a more well-known, reporter. So her cash is going to go up. Your cash is going to go up. Like. That would all, like, again, you're going to be the most famous SCL 10 squad on Mort, for sure. Especially because of your kind of story. Like, yeah, there would be a lot that would kind of come up around you. The last thing Sir Nigel Hatred had was flawless movement. He ignores any hindering terrain. So,
of course.
That was just the stuff I kind of, like, gave him to try and figure out, like, because, again, it's not like D&D where you have, like, legendary actions or anything like that. So it's either like I could have like just gave him like ass loads of armor, which I mean like he has like crack shot, which is great, but it's not like the highest.
I like what you did better because he was living a different life than us. He was having time to drill and like sit there in like the gym and like do sword work and
and I mean as far as like his
move on sex slaves.
As far as his stats go, he was like strength 2, dex 4, knowledge 5, concentration 5, charisma 5, cool 5. He had movement. He had athletics of 4, acrobatics of 4, melee of 4, and like some unarmed combat of 4, and a bunch of like ancillary shit. He was just using a regular vibro saber, nothing fancy about it. And not really any other tricks up his sleeve specifically, besides the stuff, previously mentioned.
He was the greatest.
And then Plantation didn't have, she didn't really have anything super special. Pigman just had, like, high HP, decent armor. But again, the original plan and the kind of, like, the had you just gone, like, like guns blazing right away, was that Plantation was probably going to bail out into like this office up here, and Pigman was going to go with her and protect her while Nigel and the guards took you on. But having killed Nigel, Plantation just stopped caring about her own well-being, so she just went out guns blazing.
My plan was definitely to shoot her if Shrek died. Like straight away, because she had no armor on. I'm like, I could probably kill her.
She did have armor.
And at least did she?
She had like like special like custom PV6 armor. Like
I thought at least like
she only had like 10 HP. Like you might have still killed her in a shot.
Yeah.
but she did have some armor on her.
That's what I thought. I was like, at least.
Or had you hit her in the head?
Her head.
She had her head was uncovered, so if you had managed to score a headshot, that would have done full damage to her too.
Yeah, I just thought we'll get one of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like promptly die.
Well, again, I mean, even with all the fighting, even had Sir Nigel Hatred killed for Shrek, you guys, he had no armor left. You would have mopped him if you would open fire. You would have mopped him up easy. Like he can't dodge. Four people firing on him. Like, he wouldn't have been that. Originally, I had considered giving him an ability that allowed him to make a move every time somebody shot at him. But that I actually kind of like popped into like the Slate Discord and was like kind of like just like workshopping with people, and they're like, that's probably too much. So that one went away, but all the others stayed on, and that got kind of replaced by the ignores hindering terrain sort of thing. And his athletics, because he had an athletics of 4, he had a rush move of 7, which didn't come into play really. But had, again, same thing, like had this gone into just like a gunfight straight up, he would have just bum rushed like the closest person and just started hacking you down, basically, until, he finished you off. And it may not have been for Shrek first, it could have been, whoever was closest to him, basically.
Yeah. Well, we did it.
You did it.
We did it.
It's been pretty close. Been about a year, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty close. So, hope y'all had fun. I hope you liked the system. I hope if people are watching, I hope y'all enjoyed too. I'm gonna try and get all of these done to just get the full series up and done and finished.
Just freed up everybody's Tuesday that's watching.
Yep, including mine. So
We'll be back.
Sure, probably. Yeah, but I mean, probably at least a month, probably closer to 2 months, probably at least before I start, because I'd have to, anything new I'd want to do, I'd have to pretty much learn the whole system from scratch. So, but like I said, I think it'll be something other than like D&D related. I want to try something like different. If somebody else wants to run something D&D related or whatever, again, feel free. But I only want to do like one D&D thing and then do like something weird around the side. So, guys, thank you for playing. I hope you had fun.
I did
Thank
put a
you.
picture in the Discord.
Uh-oh.
My last doodle of the campaign.
You suck.
Hang on, let me get that added in here. Beep.
What is that in the top corner? What is that?
That's the drone.
It's the drone.
Oh, it's the
Filming everything.
It looks like a fly.
See,
It's like a
I'm holding
dick.
the phone. I'm holding the phone and controlling the drone.
All right, I'm stopping the recording here. Thank you again for everyone watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Go play some Slay Industries. It's some shit. Bye, guys.